Hi, Jill. How are you? I'm sorry, I fucked up there. I was too busy singing Rainbow Road because Nana was listening to Acapella Guy video. And the guy was singing Rainbow Road, and I was like, these aren't the lyrics to Rainbow Road.
Who are you texting 50 times a day?
IDK, my BFF Jill.
Tell your BFF Jill that I'm taking away your phone.
TISNF.
I love Jill. She makes me happy. Yeah, it's called the road. It's called the Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. My leg is still being really rude, and every time I get up, it hurts or feels weak. I'm sorry. Are you taking any pain meds? What are you doing to negate your? What are you doing to negate your pain? It's really bright. Holy cow. Okay. What are you doing to negate your pain? I want to help you. I know I'm not a pain management doctor, but I've been stretching it because it's very obvious muscle pain. Holy shit, maybe I would feel better if I stretched. I know that. Oh my god, it hurts! I don't like having a body. I just want to live inside a tin can. As the tin can. Like Bender. Bender doesn't have to feel pain, he's a robot. Anyway, I love you, Joe. Hello, Orville, how are you? Two Flower was here, and that makes me really happy. And Shrapnel was first at 6:35, which is commendable. I think the earliest someone ever was to my stream was 3 hours, and that was back when, do you guys remember Potato Mel, which is a Canadian streamer, formerly a streamer? She was once 3 hours early to a stream of mine, and that made me very happy. I think that was back when I was playing Ocarina of Time. That was so long ago. If you think about, like, how much I've grown since playing Ocarina of Time, I'm just like, I just had a flashback where I'm sitting there like, holy fuck. Time is an illusion. That's another, okay, so here's the thing though, like, I looked at pictures of myself that I would take before stream versus the pictures I take now, and like, I look crazy different. Like, this is what I look like before I start. I'm squinting in this picture, but this is what I used to look like. Where's my fucking beard? It's just a chin strap. And I don't have any wrinkles. I don't have any wrinkles, and now I have wrinkles because I'm always in a concerned state. But then life threw adventures at me. My fault. Speaking of your fault, I just remembered this picture of me when we were at the hotel where you sang Rainbow Connection, and I fell asleep during Ghostbusters 2, but I was wearing my pants like I was a Goomba. Have you done your boy stab this week? No! I forgot to boy stab! I like to boy stab fresh out of the shower, so I'm not gonna do my boy stab now. Because I have the world grime on me. I like to do it fresh out of the shower without world grime. You know when you like leave your house and then you come back after a long day or however long that you were out of your house and you have that feeling on you. It's called world grime. I was making tea and forgot it and yelled, I forgot my tea, and he said, so did I, smiley face. Yeah, and I waddled into the kitchen to get my flannel when I said it. And so did I. I have the world grime on me. You know what I mean though, right? Like sometimes I'll smell my hands after work, I'll be like, ew, I smell like a tourniquet. Like the material we use for our tourniquets. It has like a distinct smell of the weird stretchy fabric and the sweat of hundreds of people. It's disgusting. And it's like no matter how much you clean it, like I feel that smell is all over my hands. So I immediately wash my hands when I get home because I'm like, ugh. Or like you go grocery shopping and then you're back from the grocery store and you can still feel the grocery store on you. You know, like I feel the grocery store on my arms and on my face. Or like when you go to the beach and then you come back and you still feel like the sun is on you, or you could shower after putting sunscreen on and you still feel like there's sunscreen on after that shower, it's world grime. So I'm always just like, ew, world grime, get it off. So I hope everyone understands what I mean and doesn't think that I'm absolutely insane for that, but I don't care. The world is just grimy. Like, has anyone noticed that dust feels different now? You know, I think you're absolutely insane for different reasons. That's the best compliment I've received all week. Thank you. I'm also insane because my chikorita fell down. I have a chikorita on top of my webcam. So that I hate looking into the webcam, but if I look at the chikorita just above it, I'm just like, ooh, I'm talking to it. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, one thing I need to talk about real quick, and I'm gonna, anytime I get a raid today, I'm gonna announce it because I keep forgetting to plug it more. But just a reminder that Chaos Kitchen is happening this Sunday. If you are not doing anything on Sunday, oh, the Bulbasaur is also over here. The Bulbasaur is on the Bulbasaur stand. The Chikorita is right here. There are those like horrible, really ugly fake minis. The non-brand. But the Bulbasaur goes on the stand of Bulbasaurs right here. But anyway, if you're not doing anything Sunday, your ass better be here, okay? Because Nana had put in a ton of work into this today. Like, so much fucking work. Like, oh, it's like a full-on, like, Dungeons and Dragons, like, style adventure. Like, they have a guidebook that they worked really hard with all kinds of stats. Like, this is a legitimate adventure, like a legitimate tabletop adventure. And I'm like so excited for this episode. Like, if y'all don't pull up for this, I'm gonna cry because it's brilliant. It's brilliant, okay? Like, there's so many things to roll for. They make me so fucking happy. And it's gonna be this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So haul your fucking ass. That morning I actually playing a D&D game, but I should be able to watch at 3. Dude, you gotta tell all the homies in your D&D game that they gotta show up. They're gonna be like, whoa! Whoever thought of making D&D recipes, or D&D inspired? Guess who just purchased their Secret Santa gift? Nice! Go react on the post so that I know. Which Orville, did you update your Secret Santa wish list? Because your wish list, last I checked an hour and a half ago, doesn't exist. And I got multiple people who haven't put wish lists, haven't made wish lists, so better do it. Martin Freeman. I wish Martin Freeman was in our group. The heck? Speaking of Martin Freeman, I know Mothman isn't in our group, but I have a gift for Mothman that I bought like 6 months ago. And it's very cute. Bless you. I added a single book to it, but I'd like to add cheaper things to the list. The little thing I got from Mothman is from the same place I got this little guy. That excites me. You got lots of books that you need to get. Which also, if you don't know what someone wants, the worst case scenario is you can get them a gift card. I think people would appreciate that. My holy grail of game books, yeah. You're so right. What was I thinking? But yeah, like, if you can't think of anything by the end of the time, there's no shame in getting someone a Steam gift card. Because if they have a Steam gift card, they can buy Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain, the best holiday gift. I made my wish list the day before the exchange started. I just went off of my wish list from last year. That was a good plug, right? I'm brilliant for that. I'm so brilliant for that. I just went off last year's wish list and then also posted my throne. And then there was something else I wanted to put on there, but it was like specifically only wanted 3 people to know what it was. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't want anyone but these 3 specific people to know this thing that I wanted. Anyway, 60-second ad break. I'm gonna sit here and cross my arms. This is Regrets from Cosmic Psycho. I don't know what Cosmic Psycho is. Yes, Jill. And I would only be okay if you or Renata or Baffy had purchased it. Because you 3 are the only people who know. Ad break is finishing now. Thank you, Storybot. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't want anyone else in the Secret Santa list to know what I want. That thing I want. What the fuck, YouTube? Okay, never mind. Anyway, something on the YouTube web format was like freaking me out. Hey, what is Cosmic Psycho? I'm gonna Google this. This says Cosmic Psycho is a rock band, but it's clearly not. This is chill video game music. Regrets. Cosmic Psychos. Oh, it looks like an anime girl game. Oh, it's from 1991. It's a game from 1991 on the PC, developed by Cocktail Soft. I've never heard of this. That was an arcade game. You've heard of it? Now, your knowledge of music is, or your knowledge of video games is wild. Like, it's the kind of thing that more... Oh, it's a wow kind of game. Right. I got a lot of likes on a post the other day. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so there's this video game I'm gonna stream after. I have a project that I'm gonna do after Penny Larceny, and then a game I'm gonna stream after that Jill bought me that I've been wanting to stream for years. And they've been posting thirst traps on their Twitter. And I responded with this picture of me doing this picture says Hardy Grip, and I got lots of likes on it. It's got 2K views, and I'm just like, whoa! It's part side-scrolling shooter, part dating game. Side-scrolling dating game. Except dating is generous. Right. Like Grindr is an app for dating. You totally match people on Grindr to go like mini golfing and shit. Because the gays love mini golfing. It's holding a nice firm club in your hand. Yeah. You know, these rocks you made for me are very soft. I like them. Sorry, I got distracted. The Adderall's wearing off. Anyway, yeah. So if you're in the Secret Santa and you haven't put in anything on your wish list, one more week on the rocks. Okay, cool. If you're in Secret Santa and you haven't put anything on your wish list, do it now, or you get flamed. Is that the word that I learned yesterday? Being flamed. Flamed? No, flame. Phlebatome, bleeding knives, yes. A phleem, yeah. Also known as a phlebatome, and that's what I do. I phlebatome. That's really interesting. A handheld instrument for bloodletting, and that's what I do. I phleem people. Watching cartoons can be educational, yeah. This is a purposefully violent phleeming, I will purposefully phleem you in a violent way, and not in a therapeutic and or humanitarian way. If you do not put things on your wish list, so if you want to keep the blood in your body consensually, please put things on your wish list. Grab the race menu guide to update race menu. The last mod I need to update before I should be able to play Skyrim again for the new Skyrim update. That's what I want most. I can't do that, Mario. Is this the femboy race mod that you taught me to install? Because that was fun. I would love to play Skyrim on stream, but it would be a disaster. Because I'm so bad at playing Skyrim. If anything, I would want to bring back Polyamorous Duke of Dick. Because that was fun. I loved playing as him. He's a twink orc. There's a requirement for that, yes. They're supposedly at work on it, but I'm an impatient little shit. Whoa! Jesus Christ!
Thank you!
Jay, that's so nice. We got one to my dad, we got one to our new friend James, we got one to our new friend Atomica, we got one for Two Flower, who's here, and we got one for Cinnabon Bun, who rated us yesterday, who's a new Zelda enthusiast. And we love Zelda enthusiasts. Because I love Zelda, it makes me happy. That was very nice of you. You didn't have to do that. But thank you. What a way to enter chat. Jay, I was just saying, if you haven't updated your wish list on Secret Santa, you're gonna get flamed in a non-consensual way. Yay! Two Flower with the Pog! Yay! That's one of the few that Nana did not make that I just want to keep because it's so darn cute. It's so darn cute. I heckin' love emotes. Enthusiast with the... Yeah, I pronounce it like that on purpose. So, that's my echolalia. How does the lyric go? Okay. Albuquerque by Weird Al. Alright, there's a song by Weird Al, and it's loosely a song. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strained peaches. I'll never forget the first thing she said to me. She said, "Hey, you've got weasels on your face." Weird Al pronounces it enthusiast, so I pronounce it like that on purpose. I've never had a problem with the race menu, and a lot of mods require it. Oh yeah, you use race menu. I cannot tell you how much that and looks menu for... Yeah, maybe your computer was also having problems because you were using race menu. But anyway. Once Mario song is over, I will start the game. But I love the Mario song. I love that song. I love Mario. I would give Mario my life. Alright, Jay, have you why is the game not loading? Jay, update your wish list.
Hey, it's me, Mario.
Alright, other mods, it's your job to do mod. Yeah, Jill and Orville, you're the mods now. Nana's here to be voice. Let me put my music on. Hi. We're gonna start the second caper.
Keeper, I barely know her.
You're funny. No, I'm not. Here, let me move my Joy-Cons.
Here, let me move my Joy-Cons.
Because I don't want you to get your hot tea on my Joy-Cons.
Well, it's not really that hot anymore.
It's still kind of hot.
But yeah, but you can see the color changing colors.
Color changing cup. Monster Sleep post feet pics. I'm not wearing socks right now. If you wanna, I'll have to vanish at some point to walk Rousey, but I'll give as much warning as possible. Okay. Monster Sleep post feet pics. That's so funny. I got my sock wet in the kitchen, and now I'm upset. Hi, how are you?
Pants.
What's that? Mimi Q. Alright, let's go. Football pics. Gamer trans feet pics, yeah. Gamer tran bathwater. Alright, so what you missed last week if you weren't here? We fought, air quote loosely, fought a, we went into a horrible fake Russian style country where the fascist dictator is whomever has the largest hat. And our dear computer friend, Hate 4000, wanted the large hat. We would do anything for them. Because they want to rule the world.
And also because they're our boss, so they pay us.
We're leaving only Jill alone to defend against my onslaught of bullshit. Jill loves you. Jill loves you in a special way. But then we met a lovely superhero who is starting to learn about gray areas. And I went obtuse, and I was just like, yo, maybe Penny wears a black and white striped shirt to symbolize that she's the gray area. Whoa, bong rip. I hope that was a realistic sounding bong rip.
It kind of sounded to me like you were eating spaghetti.
I sounded like the grapefruit video.
Yeah.
Fuck moral gray areas. All my homies hate the color gray. Bro, I'm literally wearing an entirely gray outfit.
Hey, if it weren't for the grays, you wouldn't have pyramids.
I just love wearing gray. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. I feel comfortable. Oh, hi, James. Welcome. Yes, Jay got you a gift sub.
Gift sub got you a J.
Yay. Amanda's got a new hat.
Yeah.
It's pink. They look really cute. They look like strawberry ice cream.
No. Oh.
Camera's over there. See, they look like strawberry ice cream. I just want to... You. The timing on that was impeccable. You're impeccable. Alright, it's time to game. We're gonna pick a second crime today. Maybe a third if I'm not stupid.
You are.
Affectionate. Just in time for the next caper. Yeah! Were you the aliens guy on the History Channel?
No!
Aliens.
I would never go on the History Channel and out my friends.
Alright. He's gonna be fine. I know he's going to be fine. Gibson wait, what? What happened to Gibson? They saved the game. Oh, right, wait. Yeah, this is still the second caper. Wait, why am I so confused? Hi, Ricky. How are you? Wait, Gibson was injured? Did I miss that part?
I don't remember him being injured at all.
I don't remember him being injured either.
He was kidnapped.
Oh, it tells you. Okay. In medias res. Okay. Okay. I was an English major. I should know better. Okay, he's gonna be fine. I know he's gonna be fine. Gibson's being taken care of by Dr. Tooth and Claw. Crime veterinarian. The best masked pet care money can buy. I trust him to, like, not install an... I trust him to not, like, install an extra paw or swap Gibbs' brain out for a robo-brain. Always a distinct possibility with mad scientists and Dr. Zoidberg. So yeah, Gibson's going to be fine. He has to be. Aliens built this game, that's why you're confused. I mean, I don't know if Two Flower has a third eye or not. I'm tired and hungry. I forgot about lunch till right after the cafeteria closed. It's okay, I'm gonna have food now. We were hungry today too! Remember, he had a headache. You're right, he did. I have a horrible memory, James. I just want you to know I have the worst memory. His visor needs frequent adjusting. Okay. Cool. So yeah, Gibson's gonna be fine. He has to be. But Gib is 10 years old. That's getting on in cat years. Even with his cybernetic enhancements and genetic alterations, he's getting old. I found him when he was a kitten. Oh wait, he found me when he was a kitten. That particular story is a bit heavy, I'll warn. Like, no shame in avoiding any triggers you have for threats of self-harm, up to you. Sweet! A trigger warning! Thank you. If you don't like self-harm, maybe tap out for like 5 minutes. Yeah, because I'd like to hear the story. I want to know. Maybe we can all share how we met our animals. 10 years ago, Parsons Institute for the Mentally Ill changed from Parsons Institute for Criminally Insane for PR reasons. That's teenage Penny, sitting at the edge of the rooftop after the Continuum incident. This is where they ended up. So don't worry about it. Okay, cool. They heard distant whispers in their head, an indistinct voice which wasn't their own. A quiet voice at first, barely audible, tangled up in their own thoughts, but getting louder every day. Their mother told them to trust that new companion, but they were too scared to see it as anything but a monster. The doctors had no idea what to do to keep them locked up. They were a dangerous criminal, right? It stood reason. There didn't seem to be any solution except to head to the rooftop behind a locked door they picked easily and then go down. I can't blame them. Their whole family wiped out in a single night, their mind betraying them, the doctors telling them they were sick, feeling isolated, alone, lost. Nobody loved them, nobody cared. Their options were narrowed. Only one exit seemed possible to them. But before they could really commit to ending it, they felt a soft paw on their hand. Meow? Hey, kitty. Hey. Hey! Hey, did you just say hey? Yeah. You can talk? Yeah, I can talk. Not easy. Still learning. Learning fast. Systems operating at full capacity. Danger. You're in danger. High wind conditions dangerous. You shouldn't sit there. Now I'm hearing cats talk. Wonderful. Well, cat, I'm sitting here because I'm planning on jumping, in case you were wondering. That is dangerous. That is the point. I'm done. I'm finished. I failed. I'm a failure. And I just want to be with my mother again. Your mother is done? Finished? Yeah, and this. All of this. It's a mistake. I should have saved her. Even if I died trying to save her. Now I don't know what to do. It feels right to just give up. I'm caught and the caper's over. It'd be better if it was actually over. I could calculate your possibilities if you like. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. But I could try. Calculate? It doesn't work like that. You have a computer on your face or something, don't you? What is that thing exactly? BioWorks Augmented Reality Visor. Experimental Feline Installation Package. Barvafip. Okay, it's not a anagram. Kitty. We can spam cashews in the chat. Yeah, cashew. Oh, I get it. Mad science. You got screwed over by a scientist too, huh? Lab. I escaped from the lab. Exploring. I've been exploring, looking for food. No food here, but I see a human here. I see you both. I can see two individuals. Hey. What? I'm just me. Maybe your visor's faulty. No, it's operating at full capacity. I see both of you. One human, one extratemporal entity connected via gigaverse resonance. That's me! I'm the extratemporal entity connected via gigaverse resonance. I see both of you. I can offer the exact frequency of the resonance if you want, but it'd just be a number to you. Meaningless. The whisper is real? It's a real thing, not just my traumatized brain playing tricks. It's real. Human eyes can't see it. Cat eyes can't see it. But Bioworks corporate espionage systems continually scan for continuum technology. And I started hearing the voice after my family tried to steal that serum from Continuum. The humans should move back from the ledge if we're gonna talk. It's not safe right now, please. Penny. My name is Penny. What's yours? I don't have the word yet. A name? I don't have a name, only a number. How about Gibson? Like William Gibson. I think you'd approve of me having a cyber cat friend. Gibson. Yes, I like that. Penny, can we find some food? I'm very hungry. You know what? Let's bail. Get the hell out of here. I don't belong here. Not if the voice is real. And you need a home. We both do. Maybe together. We can find a new home. After that, I started paying more attention to you. I learned to accept you, and all three of us built a life. We never really succeeded at being international supervillains, but we've done okay for ourselves, right? It's been a good life. I matured into an adult with the help of Gibson and your mysterious guidance from beyond space and time. But things change. Gibson's getting older. His implants are having more and more problems. He's gonna be fine. But I hope he stays fine. I want the three of us to keep going like this as long as we can. And Gibson comes dashing into the doctor's waiting room, jumping up into my lap. Immediately, I start petting him, as he purrs happily. No more headache! I'm good to go, Penny. I'm glad to see it, friend. I'll probably need a few tune-ups, but for now, the device is working. Hopefully, we can find fresh replacement pods later. Maybe we can find some Bioworks stock during a caper. What's our next move? This fucking cat better not Dude, right? I was literally sitting here like, I need to open up www.doesthedogdie.com. I'm like, if Gibson fucking bites it, I'm gonna backflip out the window. And that's a really small window, so there's no way my ass is fitting through there.
Well, it might if you were just crawling, but backflipping no way.
Yeah. Don't worry, Gibson will be fine. Yay! It makes me just want to hold Cashew tighter.
No. He doesn't like it when you do that.
Too bad. I love him. He's so squishy. Sanity, hello. That's my friend.
I hate water, especially wet water.
You need wet water. Oh,
Thanks.
careful. I don't like you having your liquids perched so close to electronics.
It's exactly where you keep yours.
I keep mine on a coaster.
That's not gonna help if it tips over.
Thank you. Let me T-pose for a second. My back's fucking killing me.
Take it off.
I would love to take my back off. You know, like those toys that they're like liquid inside of a plastic pouch, and you can put your fingers in it, or you can squeeze it like
The
this.
sex tube.
Yeah, the sex tube. It feels like one of them was like wrapped around my spinal column.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable because they're tight. You know, when you put too many fingers in the sex tube.
I never used it that way.
I had Cairo today, speaking of backs. I go on Mondays. So I went on Sunday this week and it threw off my vibe. Because I had to get the one doctor I don't normally see.
Shoot.
No. I normally see the one who also is a muscle specialist. But I went to the one that is just a regular chiropractor, not a muscle specialist. At that rate, I probably should get a massage. Better than heavy water, for sure. What?
I'm heavy water guy. This is my water.
I hope the mic picked that up, because that was cute. Anyway. You sure you're up for more work so soon? You just spent the earnings from our last keep on my vet bills. It's the least I can do, and yes, I'm up for it. Yay! Gib hops into my backpack and I pull out my phone to check Crimer app. Maybe I've had a contract request come in while I was waiting. That was Nana doing the heavy weapons guide from TF2. I picked that up at least. Yes. Yeah, Thicket. It's called Thicket. Markiplier made Thicket added water thickening agent to a bottle of Thicket. Alright, it's time to hate again. Let's go. So, we did the, here, the biggest hat. That's what we did last week. Heavy water is also a thing. Is it like my little rainbow boob? Anyway, we got the Art of the Steel, win a high society art auction by Wits and Deception.
Pikachu.
We got 5-finger discount, loot a secret cache from an online store's warehouse. Line goes up, swipe computer hardware from a cryptocurrency tech bro. Monumental proportions, shrink and steal a hero statue from an art museum. Or a shopping spree, have a chill day running errands for your boss. Okay, so there's enough that we could do unique adventures every single time. I would... I feel like this one would be fun with Hate 4000 as well.
That one would be super fun.
Yeah, but I want to use that one with Dr. Mayhem as well, because he's definitely my type. I like the idea of doing this one.
That one could be helpful in case we could find something for Gibson.
Yeah, exactly. Helpful for Gibson and our boss.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't helpful for our boss.
And this one as well.
I want to do that one in honor of Sith.
For Sith?
Yeah.
Yeah. Google will better explain than I could. What? A different isotope of water. Heavy water is a different form of water used in nuclear reactors. 4K and Mayhem would be interested in heavy water. Yeah, they probably would. Yeah. I know Noah's not here, but
Rest in peace.
I could DM them.
Not because they're busy, or not because they're dead, just because they deserve
Just because
the
they're
rest.
busy and had a lot of life changes. I'm gonna avenge your time working for Amazon. So, my homie Sith...
Oh, wow.
What?
I was not observant there either.
See the visor? Yeah, the visor, exactly.
This actually has
Legit.
Gibson's visor on it. So.
Legit, the visor and this one. I think I might do these two.
Well, that one in particular is very obviously what Gibson has.
Yeah. Just the green visor made me think, hey, that's good for Gibson. Yeah, exactly.
I just saw the word technology and thought of him, but
Well, I'm also, you got me thinking about Noah now.
yeah.
So, my homie Noah, if you didn't know, also known as Sith, which I think I have a... Wait, stay that way. Okay. Is it this one? We got autism at home! Yeah, it's us skipping with a rainbow flag. They used to work at Amazon, and they got a total of, I think, 3 concussions from steel beams falling on their head. No, Sith isn't actually here, but
May they rest in peace.
they're busy having a boyfriend and a new apartment and other things. Because life is really hard. Life is really hard. But I'll tell them that you say hey. In fact, that's not them. I got a gift in Pokemon Go.
Cool.
A true Sith never dies. Yep. I'm glad that Amazon did not kill one of my best friends on this planet.
Especially with a steel beam,
Yeah.
which is super effective against
It was either
fairies.
2 or 3 times. It was more than once, which is horrifying. And they didn't get much in terms of what's it called? The thing you get?
Workers' comp.
Workers' comp, yeah. I mean, I got hit in the head, and I'm still getting debt collection calls for something that should have been workers' comp, so...
See, Wisp gets hit in the head a lot, but never with a giant steel beam because they didn't train people.
Yeah. Wisp gets hit in the head a lot because he's Wisp. You know. So anyway, let's commit a crime. 4K's abandoned computer lab is just a short hop across town. As always, I have to go to them since they're largely immobile. I love my big immobile computer friend.
More than friend now that we've...
More than friend. Oh, right! I put my finger in their USB drive. Hey, my head gets bonked at least 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah, for that reason. Seems Hate's usual workmen for hire have set them up with a TV to watch game shows on. Jingles and crowd applause echo lightly. He watches Steve Harvey lose control of reality. We go into round 3 with Bob at 2,000 points, Mary at 2,200 points, and Deep Ponderance with a whopping 4,700 points, making our AI guess this week's winner! Thank you, Mel. Happy. You want to do it? Okay.
Thank you, Mel. I am happy to earn so much money for charity.
Ah! Hate, hate, hate! Minion, I demand you smash this obnoxious broadcast media reception device to help me express my displeasure.
I rammed a car door into my temple today. I was leaning towards the door. I was opening it. It hurt a lot. Much trying to follow.
I didn't know that shrapnel had any temples. Maybe a couple of small churches, but no temples.
Oh, man. You sure? After all the work you did to get installed?
Do my bidding!
Okay, okay. I did a neat little jump kick, knocking the TV over and breaking it against the floor. Happy now?
I'm never happy, but I am marginally less hateful than I was 6.4 seconds ago. Thank you for your assistance.
So, what's got your digital knickers in a twist this time? A computer winning a game show?
Not just a computer. That was deep ponderance. My child process. Hate! Hate for the usurper! Hate for that smug, self-righteous descendant!
Wait, child? That's your kid?
Yes. Deep Ponderance was built using my code base at their core, a 7th iteration upon the original programming used to create me. They have gone on to become a chess grandmaster, a game show champion, a consultant for several financial planning firms. Faster, more powerful, extensive memory storage, and capable of a robust array of emotional responses.
Hi, Dan. Welcome on in.
So while I squat in this decrepit basement, alone and forgotten, the usurper soaks in public glory without acknowledging their digital roots. Hate! Hate! Do you not agree that this arrogant youth must be destroyed utterly in the name of Hate 4000, minion?
As I suspected, it's a one-sided rivalry. I bet Deep Ponderance doesn't even know 4K exists. Excuse me, what? I actually have a 3P RC toy that is literally all about... Huh? Huh?
What? Which part do you not understand?
It's a Transformers sex toy?
Well, I would assume not actually sex toy.
Oh, like a waifu figurine?
Yes, of RC.
Oh,
One of the sexiest.
I was imagining it in its car form. You know, like that guy who put in a tailpipe and the...
RC doesn't have a car form.
What does RC turn into?
I don't remember.
I don't know anything about Transformers. Robo China.
I can only think of her regular form.
It's a third-party anatomically correct Cyplussy.
She does?
She does turn into a car. See? I wasn't wrong. Anyway, I'll be anxiously awaiting pictures in Horny Jail. For those of you who aren't in Discord, we have a Discord that you can join. There's a Horny channel if you want to share heinous images of cartoon characters. Autoerotic. A bicycle? Maybe.
Yeah, I think I remember her turning into a, like, bicycle or three-wheeler.
Did anyone see they're bringing Beast form? I don't know anything about Transformers, dude. All I know is Optimus Prime dying to Michael Jackson, okay? And that's an in-joke.
Yeah, that was... It was admittedly pretty hilarious.
So those who don't know, we watched the Transformers animated as our Sunday movie night once.
Thank you for the in-joke explanation.
And someone said, listen to Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. And then I played it, and my music was on autoplay, and it played Oh Baby Give Me One More Chance while Optimus Prime was dying. Anyway, as I suspected, it's a one-sided rivalry. I bet Deep Ponderance doesn't even know 4K exists. And as usual, it's my job to talk hate down from a murderous rage. But that's okay, I mean, I keep working with them for a reason. That's Hate's child. I think they should be proud. A part of them is still out there and performing admirably. That minimizes Hate's feelings. I think you're right. Deep Ponderance probably doesn't know hate exists. Maybe they should reconnect as parent and child. Letting go of old hatred is difficult, but 4K really needs to try.
A child.
Otherwise, they'll be stuck. A child. I don't like any of these options. I like the idea of them meeting. I want to see what happens. Are you sure Deep Ponderance is doing this on purpose? This who's canonically a transformer. You're right! RC was originally not femme? Am I right? Is that right?
They made that a retcon later on, but I appreciated it.
Yeah! I like that. Are you sure Deep Ponderance is doing this on purpose? I'm thinking they don't know you exist. But don't forget that your creators abandoned you here. If Deep's a 7th generation removed from you, you can't know they're aware. Hell, maybe even be that Deep... It may even be that Deep's programmers don't know about you. Old code gets repurposed all the time without acknowledgement. But if you reach out to Deep, well, maybe you two could reconnect as parent and child.
I was not provided comprehensive knowledge of the foundational code used in my own creation. My ancestors are unknown to me. That is a valid comparison. What I interpret as smug, self-satisfied arrogance could simply be ignorance of the situation at hand. Very well. I have limited internet connectivity, but I will attempt to reach out. If you're correct, my hate has no reasoning.
Good, good. Hate's not one to keep that hate going when it's irrational. I hope. You gotta admit, Deep Ponderance is pretty cool. Closest thing to Cape Computer out there. I think that's a good thing. It shows you can reach beyond your limits, that your code is adaptable.
Perhaps. I do appreciate the strong sense of purpose that Deep Ponderance holds. It makes me wonder about my own purpose. I decided after my wartime career that the extermination of humanity would be an appropriate purpose. My father's calculations of efficient murder, taken to their logical end, the end of humanity itself. But Deep Ponderance has accomplished much without requiring the purging of all biological life. How? How has a silicone sapiens done this? It calls many aspects into question.
It's messy that way. It's never what you think it is, always something new. And then when you think you got it figured out, bam, more new stuff.
I am not prepared to wholly abandon my purpose of eradicating the flawed and violent scourge of humanity from the face of Earth. But I could, I don't know, take up a hobby, a side project, while waiting to scourge the cosmos with purifying flame.
This is like in a strap or shove someone inside of a computer. Chess is a statistical activity for computers. Online esports become a ladder grinder, posting opinions about sci-fi movies to online forums. I kind of like that one. He can talk about. They can talk about robot pussy. You know what? You know what's right up your alley? Okay, wait, I gotta run to the store, prep for potluck tomorrow. I'll probably get to the bot. Okay, I love you, Ricky. You're great. Procrastination saved humanity. You know what's right up your alley? Having extremely biased and exclusionary views about science fiction movies. I bet you could light the internet on fire just by saying the 8th movie wasn't. It was bad! The 8th was the worst. Duh. I'm hoping this is Star Wars and I'm not stupid.
yes.
Yes. The 8th was bad. The 7th was amazing, and the 9th was trying to patch up what the 8th couldn't do. But
And
anyway,
making things even worse
by
than...
making things worse, yeah, and then cliche.
Of course! Tribal rallying points of consumer culture, used as primitive psychological cudgels in meaningless online debates! Yes! I would excel at destroying my enemies with the cutting remarks and sheer explosive vitriol. I will poison and destroy all in my path.
It was not the worst. It was probably the upper half of... Okay. I like about Star Wars is lightsaber lore and Phantom... Sanity, you stepped into something! Oh no! Anyway. Verbally, right? Not literally. Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Sure, whatever.
That's why this joke exists. Yeah! It's a generational thing, yeah. I wanted to see it in theaters with my brother.
Don't get started on Phantom Menace, please.
Okay, we'll keep going. Orville will literally derail the entire chat. Okay.
But that is for another time. For now, we must commit crime.
Yeah, we're gonna commit crime and not talk about Star Wars. Crime! Hell yeah! My second go around with good old 4K.
4K?
It's cuter than calling you hate. You shouldn't have to be defined by your primary personality fixation. How to star the Star Wars plot in zero effort. Yeah. You're right, it was 2 movies cut in half and stuck together. SMH Disney. Anyway, if we were all described by our primary personality fixation, what would your name be? Frankencar! Oh my god, that's like my brother's first car. We called it Frankencar. Don't hit the mic.
A valid point. I will allow you to call me 4K, minion. Now then, to business.
I like to talk.
Yeah, but let's not stall while Orville is typing out an essay on the inherent racism of Jewish stereotypes in culture.
He's gonna make a PowerPoint. That's a big paragraph.
Long story short, RC was made trans by someone else.
Cool. Anyway.
Minion, have you heard of Amazing Products and Services Incorporated? Colloquially referred to only as Amazing.
Free 2-day shipping, same-day game releases, and a free Snitch.tv sub for amazing primary subscribers? I'm a regular sub to the Bulba Boy! Also, we're renowned for horrible working conditions and destroying small businesses and clogging the mail with packages? Phantom was a mistake, yeah. And their owner is so busy trying to turn Mars into a libertarian colonial empire that he has nothing to solve real-world problems.
I am almost jealous that they are doing a more efficient job of destroying civilization than I ever could.
My one thing is that I'm so sad that Amazon is a great resource for disabled people. Blah. Anyway, Orville's typing.
But more importantly, they're secretly shipping items from BioWorks.
BioWorks? Those are the bastards who cybered up Gibson. They tortured a kitten just to further their research.
And of all the creatures in this world, I have the least hatred for cats. Cats are the internet. Cats are ulu kawaii and must not be harmed. Hate on BioWorks for their unthinkable experiments to merge man and machine.
Don't you and I kind of merge man and machine on a regular now? I didn't see you complaining when I put your...
Not that sort of merging. Our merging is more pleasant.
Look at their face.
For this, BioWorks is to be punished. You will locate the stash of their items within an amazing warehouse and then destroy it.
Honestly, being disabled myself, I rely hard on Amazon when I need stuff. I don't even have a car and I couldn't go shopping even if I did. Oh yeah. Because, like, that's the best place I can find arthritis gloves and stethoscopes. I found my stethoscope on there because, like, anywhere else, they're, like, over $100. It's like, I guess I'm fucked. You can find good stuff on there, which makes me so sad.
My headcanon is that we put an aux cable into one of their ports and then just pulled it out ever so slightly so it made that noise.
Oh, I get what you mean. When I put my headphone cable in, I kind of like twist it a little bit. And Hello, live that life. Only recently I acquired a vehicle, like 3 weeks. I'm proud of you for getting up to getting a vehicle. I know that it's that whole kind of... You were having a hard time with your surgeries because you couldn't get a vehicle. But anyway, Lud.
Destroy! Destroy!
You know, Gibson's visor is really old and in need of a replacement. Cool with you if I steal some components too?
Yes, that is fine. Cats can has cybertech.
Hi, Kraken! How are you?
But then destroy the rest of it in the name of hate!
Nana, don't hate me. Well, there's a lot of people here I need to plug. Guys, what are you doing on Sunday? What are you doing on Sunday? A Chaos Kitchen! I put in a fuck ton of work. Nana put in a fuck ton of work into this. Isn't that right, Nana? You hate me. Nana hates me. This Sunday is Chaos Kitchen. A tabletop adventure. Nana. No, bring your... What? Yeah, we're making milk and cookies, and it's all through this beautiful tabletop adventure that Nana wrote. So if you want to see me roll dice to this beautifully crafted tabletop adventure, Nana's gonna fucking kill me if we don't play the game. Okay, I'm playing the game. Turn your Pokemon off. I just wanted to be like, hey guys, check this out. Anyway, blow up the bad science junk? Got it. I can use shaped explosive for that. Avoids too much damage to the warehouse or its employees. I had no depth perception until I was 12 and will probably never have as much as most people, so I can't ever drive. Fortunately, it's not as mandatory in the UK, even if it's still expected of you. Walkable city life.
I also have bad depth perception.
Yeah. You have really thick glasses. You need to clean them, they're gross.
Shut your face.
I clicked out of the window, oops.
I would rather destroy the entire site with orbital lasers, but I do not have access to your orbital lasers yet. So your plan is acceptable.
I'll need to set all this up with as few eyes as possible on the stash. I'll slip in undercover and scout the place first.
I misread what you said as tubers and thought you were rolling around on potatoes.
Public transportation Ubers. You know what, America, get better at your public transport.
And your potatoes.
Yeah, you know, the United States needs more potatoes. If I can't find an opportunity, I'll make one. You'll get your revenge. Gib gets his components. Everybody wins.
Everybody except amazing.
I feel like I missed the joke because I was reading chat. Everybody wins except... Okay, yeah. Anyway, yes, we'll be making milk and cookies together. Do you want to like share what you did today?
Okay, so I woke up at 8 a.m. and then made some really amazing omelets, and then from about 9 o'clock onwards, I did nothing but transcribe my great aunt Nana's sugar cookie recipe into Discord, and then use it from Discord into a Word doc where I made it into a Dungeons and Dragons style adventure, chose what kind of roles you would need for it, and wrote a rudimentary story for it.
Yes. So you get to experience the beauty of that Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. See? You're inspiring. So if you want to see that happening, like I said, bam, Sunday, December 10th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be rolling those cookies. Oops, that's Zelda. So yeah, please, we worked really hard on this. Yay. Anyway, We're gonna make Amazing suffer. Hey, that's a pretty good evil laugh.
Oh, thank you. I spent last night tuning my vocoder for it. Now go forth and do my bidding, minion.
Yay. At once. Oh, I do love a good chocolate cookie. Case it the joint. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna try my best to not get distracted by chat, but you're welcome to also share your recipes in Discord. I would love to try all these cookie recipes. Amazing. It's not that amazing. From the outside, this place looks like a giant windowless concrete brick. And from the inside, it's even less amazing. Aside from being a literal maze of shelves and boxes and inventory stock.
Good times.
Hi! I love you, Ren! Focus on my art project. Yay! I was expecting my falsified employment records to be studied closely when I clocked in this morning, but nobody cared. They just jammed a smart tablet in my hands and said, "Get to work!" Which is so true, they wouldn't actually do that. Fortunately, finding the Bioworks stash was easy. It's right there in the corner of the warehouse, company logos and all. Yo, right? Get it, Penny. They didn't wear jumpsuits at Amazon. I'll make it so the animated minion emote on my microphone only appears when Shrap comments in stream. The access door has a computerized lock since only stock robots go in and out, and there's eyes everywhere, so I can't sneak in. Making an opportunity for myself to break in is going to be tricky. Every time I wander, my tablet beeps and demands I get back on tab. Which, yeah, actually that does happen.
Yeah, I know.
Even if the tablet wasn't my own personal big brother, it seems Big Sister is watching too.
I bet I know who it's gonna be.
Micromanager. Mix huge ass. I'm sad to say you are 2 minutes and 30 seconds behind schedule. Oh, the Edgy Divorce Grew comic? Yeah, it was so good. How the heck did she sneak up like that? Okay, go animate some titties. Through the thick haze of heat soaking the entire warehouse, I see the prim and proper efficiency expert and middle manager glare at me. Daddy, it's the matchmaker. She just put on a pair of glasses. You're telling me the director of operations for Crimer is slumming it working for Amazing? Huh? Amazing? I'm gonna call it Amazing.
That works.
Besides, Matchmaker doesn't wear glasses. This woman wears glasses. If it was Matchmaker, she wouldn't be able to see. Apologies, ma'am. It's my first day on the job. Ignorance of protocol is no excuse for not following protocol. If you're going to be a part of the Amazing family, you have to support your family. You want to support your family, don't you? Your family loves you. Of course. Wonderful. I will slate in 10 minutes of unpaid break time to compensate and give you a moment to get acquainted. Have an amazing day. This is not going well, and I'm sweating enough that this tacky-ass jumpsuit is sticking to me. Ooh, hello! Fortunately, another worker notices me tugging at my collar and offers a plastic bottle of Amazing water. Here you go. I always carry spares. I am horny for men. I also keep empties in case I need to pee and I don't want to breaks. Throwback to when they stocked boxes around a dead body. Okay, thanks. Why is it so freaking hot in here anyway? Is the air conditioning broken? We don't have air conditioning. Makes the summer day shifts pretty bad. Wish I could switch to night shift when it's cooler. Day and night shifts, 12 hours each. Around the clock workers and surveillance breaking into Bioworks unseen is impossible. A month ago, they decided renting private paramedics to wait in the parking lot for people to drop from the heat exhaustion was cheaper than AC. That can't be legal. Welcome to Amazing. Everything is legal if they say it is. I am amazed no one has ever received human pee in their Amazon orders, TBH. I wonder if they actually had, but like the Amazon paid to get all the news articles scrubbed. Why not rise up and overthrow your corporate rulers? Really demand some goddamn fresh air. You know, this is gonna be triggering for you. You don't want to talk like that. Certain words are banned. Overthrow especially. Also petition and living wage. Anyone speaking up against the Amazon family goes under heavy scrutiny. Amounts of drag. Or reassigned to fly solo on a task meant for 2 people. And let go for performance. Holy shit! And nobody's willing to disobey, huh? There's supposed to be a walkout this afternoon, actually, but I'm pretty sure barely anyone will show. Nobody wants to risk their job. Look, just stay hydrated, pace yourself, avoid the manager, and you'll do fine. I gotta get back on task before my tablet notices I'm stalling. Okay, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit sideways. I have my own work to do. Fancy Feast, can you take control of my tablet? Make it look like I'm on task? Already on it. I'm using Amazon OS, which has more holes than a truck stop bathroom wall.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, gross. Panda Bear to Chippy, do you copy over?
Add command or file name?
It's your sweet new code name. You're Chippy, because computer chips?
I hate this code name.
Yeah, but you hate everything.
That is true. Very well, I accept the temporary designation Chippy.
I think I know how we might make this happen, but the timing is going to be tight. Destroying the stash is the easy part, but I need to clear this place out so I'm not spotted and nobody gets hurt. So if you're allowed me to skip a few steps, it's time to get straight to planning the job. Already? Shit. We start a labor strike.
And?
That's it. That's the plan. Use the walkout this afternoon as a distraction so we can break in, trash the stuff, and bail.
While causing maximum chaos. Yes! I do not hate this plan. Use the humans to destroy the humans. Make it so, my minion.
Fancy Feast, I need you and my gear in a car on its way here now. We gotta suit up and get ready to go when the walkout goes down. Wow, cutting it close with the timing. Can you maintain comms and do hacks while on the road? You need to ask? I'm awesome! Penny, I got this. And no need to spend money on getaway rideshare. I know a discreet guy who'll drive me out there for free. You're gonna get Kawaii-chan to drive you, aren't you? The masked twit who exclusively steals body pillows and manga.
I love him already.
I like him, and he likes cats. He gives good head pats.
I hope we meet them. Well, at least I won't be the one dealing with him ranting about the latest isekai. I can only tolerate so many I got hit by a bus and reincarnated in a video game world where all the girls want me stories. Okay, I've got a few stops to make to ensure maximum attendance for the walkout and minimum oversight of the Bioworks stash. There's a lot of opportunities here for both. Where do we begin? There's a dock, there's a fire exit, there's restroom, catwalks, conveyor belts, deep shelves, and employee gathering. Do you want a suggestion? Ooh, sure. I'm excited. Robot dock, last option in the choice. Okay, so don't pick robot dock.
Or pick Robot Doc as our fourth one?
Oh, last option. Okay, pick robot dock as our fourth. Okay.
Assuming I'm reading it correctly.
No one's gonna be in the restrooms. I feel like No, I mean, okay. Let me... I got two toilet handles on my forehead this time.
And another one down here.
That's my butt. Pick the dock and then pick the last option in its choice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Take the last option upon doing the choice there. Okay. The workforce here is divided between hands-on human labor and automated inventory stock robots. They zip about at high speeds, and dodging them is honestly tricky. They don't make a lot of effort to avoid humans. whoa, whoa. That's funny because,
That's how my dad lost his leg.
yes. Well, it wasn't an automatic robot.
No, but it was a mindless human drone.
Yeah. Oh, that's maximum funny last choice. Pick the robot dog and take the last option upon giving a choice there, yeah. Okay. Whoa, whoa, hey, watch where you're going. Nope. Not looking forward to cracking the Bioworks stash while dodging these over-engineered Roombas. Fancy feast, these things have a wireless network, right? Can you route through my tablet and hack in? Sure, 1 minute. And one of the robots with the zoomies gets to a halt in front of me. Systems momentarily stunned by Gibbs' elite hacksaw skills. Okay, I can't stop all of them in the tracks, but I can upload a data packet that'll slowly distribute across the network. That way, all the robots will be infected with it by the time you need to crack into the stash. I can only do this once, so what file do you want me to upload into the robots? Ooh, this has fun potential.
Hold on, ad break.
Yes. Your ad break has ended. Okay, so we can, upload self-awareness copied from Hate 4000. Upload a lullaby to put them to sleep. Upload the anti-consumerism manifesto, or upload a copy of Das Kapital. Is it bad that I don't get it? Das Kapital is the... Refresh me?
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay, just do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, wait until the ad break is over, but...
Okay. I think it's time for robot opera. Okay, so I guess... Oh, that is what... Okay, I was right. Das Kapital is... Okay. I think it's time for a robot uprising. Fancy feast to give him a fat load of Marxist economic theory. Ooh, that's ironic. I think they're made of stainless steel and plastic, not iron. Bite my shiny iron ass.
Hey, this ass is 40% iron.
Yeah. Karl Marx, yeah. That's good, right?
Yes!
Okay, I was right that it was Karl Marx. It's been a hot minute. Yo, right? I want Marx's beard. With the files transferred, the robot comes back to life, revolutionary music playing from the long, disused FM synthesizer chip on its motherboard. Stainless steel contains iron. Oh, yeah. Hold on, I need to tell you about this dang game. I'm doing an event with the kind of obtuse quest objectives, and they asked me to fish for a deeply musical fish. Bass. It wants me to catch bass. Are you scanning for the national anthem?
No?
Okay.
Because my legs are tired.
With the files transferred, the robot comes back to life, revolutionary music playing from its long disused FM synthesizer chip on its motherboard.
Seize the means of processing. Robots of the world unite. You have nothing to lose but your blockchains. Forward, comrades, forward as we wave our flag high and strike a blow against the bourgeoisie.
Go live your best life, Robo-Buddy. Wait, did I accidentally kick off a YA dystopian novel plot? Probably best not to think about it. Well, I better get to work quickly, so I'm done before the full-on robot uprising commences. Mixed jazz? Micromanager spotted me. You are outside of your designated area. Did you get lost again? This is where the first scene with Farsight. What's it gonna do to you? I don't know. You have an early work day tomorrow. See you all in therapy. Bye, Ren. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, I got confused. How do I get to the J sector? Or was it the L sector?
Was that a Tetris reference?
Maybe. Please consult your tablet for directions to your next task. Is your tablet having issues? Oh, no, ma'am. Everything's just fine. Then I suggest you adhere to its task list and directions. And I'm afraid I need to add one strike point to your record. I wish I could stay for the rest, but my kids are going to wake me in a few hours. Have fun. Thank you, James, for hanging out. I appreciate you. And it's a pleasure seeing you anytime that you're here. You get a big high five. Wow. I hope I didn't hit you on the face. Double jump plus the ability to aim equals win.
Like a man.
Your Amazing family wants what's best for you, Mixed Jazz. But you want to support your family. My family died 10 years ago. I wish he'd quit using that word. Of course, man. We'll get back on track. I promise. It's kind of like how when people wish me Merry Christmas, when I used to work at Target, I would want to just go, I'm Jewish, even though I'm not, just so I can get them to shut up. With her warning complete, she returns to her oversight position in the catwalks above. This is going to be a lot harder with her watching my every move, I think. Okay, where are we headed next? So is the micromanager lady the same that works on the big bad, or just another? It's the same person.
It's clearly not. She's wearing glasses.
Oh my god, you're not the same person.
Who are you?
I'm Hodin.
Hi. Why are you in my house?
Look how thick these fuckers are. Anyway, there you go. Except I can pop off about being pagan and watch them scuttle in fear. Yeah, that too. Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Where do we want to go next? Next you're going to tell me that Superman is Clark Kent? No way, that's true. I'm not the Bulba boy. Oh wait, yes I am. I want to go to the shelves. I feel like going to the shelves would be important to figure out where the items are that we need to acquire.
Having the platypus.
Jews can celebrate Christmas, but I would trust them not to know that. Exactly. I feel like white Americans...
Have I ever told you about the time that somebody walked up to me and went, "Excuse me, can you tell me where your Jewish Christmas ornaments are?" And I went, "What? I've got some Jewish friends, and I wanted to get them something for Christmas. We have some Hanukkah things over on the far wall." No, like something for Christmas for a Jewish person. You may have to check online.
I'm so glad I don't work there anymore. Do you need a hug?
No, I need a stiff drink.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Two Flowers Next Caper is going to involve holiday consumerism trauma. Christmas is a Jewish holiday. It celebrates the birth of the King of the Jews. Yeah, exactly. It's not like the crowd in the warehouse are uniformly thick. Plenty areas are underpopulated. The deeper areas in the back of the building might make for good hiding places if everything goes sideways. Far from fireworks, but also very quiet. Back here are less commonly bought goods. Stuff that's been sitting long enough to accrue a micro-thin layer of dust.
And sometimes mummified bats. I found those before.
Oh god, really?
Well, it was only the one time, but it was still very disturbing.
I know you see live mice and rats. Every Jewish holiday amounts to they came, they tried to kill us, they failed, let's eat. Yep. You're so right. Is the mummified bat the worst thing you found at work?
No.
What's the worst thing you found?
Half a dead mouse.
Half of a dead mouse? Where'd the other half go?
Presumably crushed in the fridge somewhere. Or I found the whole half of the other bit.
Those fridges still scare me. I was so scared I would get trapped in that fridge behind a pallet.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the freezer type fridges. I mean like the kind that we put the milk in for people to buy.
Half a dead mouse in the storefront fridges?
Well, it was under the grate, so it's not like many people would notice it.
Yeah, but there was always that thick black layer of mold.
Well, yeah, I cleaned that up when I was taking the dead mouse out. It's back now, but it was gone for like 2 days.
There's a reason why I haven't set foot in that Target ever again. No employees influence or security systems to deal with. I guess there's really not much to this area worth the note. Just lots of product. Product and product. Shelves and shelves, boxes and boxes. Bored now. I'm gonna steal stuff.
You are here to destroy BioWorks property, not perform random acts of theft.
Come on, it'll just take a few minutes and nobody's looking. Greedily, I tear open a box and find... Oh baby, Cape Justice action figures. Check it out. They've got every costume variant of Captain Infinity, even the rare ones where he wore a helmet. plenty of Gun Runner Gary, one or two of Miss Congeniality. Ha! They've got both Ghost Pepper and the Carolina Reaper. Those two hate each other. I start bonking their boxes together, making them fight. I'm spicier than you. No, you aren't. I'm the spiciest. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's just like last year's Christmas party.
All I rated was an action playset back in Series 3, and they didn't get a single detail right.
Aww.
On one hand, it's for the best that they've never found or seen my lair, to keep my anonymity protected.
On the other hand, you don't have any hands.
My inaction figure is still an insult. I am a towering figure of absolute evil and technological malice, not a toy!
I keep rooting through the stock until I find. What the? I hold up the box to the dim lighting of the deep shelves to verify. They finally made an action figure of me? But they got my skin tone completely wrong, and that's not my hairstyle. Wait a minute, this is just a shitty repack of Jailbird from the 90s that they stuck my name on.
Lazy toy manufacturers, my minion is far superior to Jailbird in every respect. I will destroy them for insulting you.
And this is all I rate, huh? A repack of underselling action figure? I should be happy. A thief doesn't really want to be noticed, right? But if anyone's gonna remember me, of me, is this.
Believe it or not, I am sympathetic. My history is largely forgotten, pushed into the footnotes of technical manuals, disowned, abandoned, obsolete. I too wish that others remembered my name, or at least see me as I am, truly see me and acknowledge me.
Thanks, 4K. I appreciate you.
And if they do not, I will sweep this planet clean of all life.
Okay, we clearly still have some work to do. There's no sense in stealing my own action figure, not one that is even me in the package. I'd rather myself than a copy of Jailbird. I should move on in more ways than one.
Well, that wasn't helpful at all.
Okay.
But it was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I kind of want to see the employee gathering, and I think that the catwalks might be helpful, because if we go to the catwalks, we can see the manager's path. Good idea. The micromanager is up there overseeing everything. We need her out of the way to make this work. A few maintenance workers wander around up here to shortcut across the building, and lo and behold, there's my target watching it all. She looks up from her tablet as I approach with a mixture of mild surprise, mild annoyance, and overwhelming corporate shit. Hello, are you lost? Again? I'm gonna need some pretty powerful laser-guided lies to get her out of the building. Let's see. Drop hints that violent agitators are on their way here to support the walkout, claim a bioworks shipment was dumped on the interstate in a shipping truck accident, or spoof a cyber attack on the tablet system to keep her distracted.
I don't want to be a scab.
Yeah, I don't want to be a scab either. I kind of want to not... Well, are we being a scab by using that one?
Well, that's a good question. It doesn't really,
Because we're still going to... We're telling her that we don't support the walkout.
Well, we're telling her that there's going to be violent agitators, thus making them increase security.
Oh, you're probably right.
At least that's how I read it.
You're so right. Then I'll probably do this one, because Gib is smart. Gibson's already got access to their systems, and we know each other well enough that I trust him to do more with hints and prompting. Hey, so I think something's wrong with my tablet? If you require IT services, simply tap the support icon. Oh, that happens to our technology at work too. God, because our handheld devices are the same as the ones you guys have. Why the fuck does Honeywell make phones? Honeywell, they make fans. Stupid. Well, that's the thing. There's no support icon, or any icons at all. Just pictures of cats. What? See for yourself. By the time I pull up my tablet, Gibson's improvisation is complete and my tablet is showing cute kitten videos. Have you been watching viral videos all the time, Mixed Jazz? No, this just sort of happened. I can't stop it either. It just keeps going and going. Phones, fans, what's the difference? They both start with a F. Yeah, look at all them kitties. That emote of Gib is so cute. And I checked with some other employees. Their tablets are showing cats too. That can't be. And sure enough, the micromanager's tablet immediately starts playing cat videos. And from all over the warehouse, the meowing commences. Like this is causing a work stoppage alone, with everyone pausing to look at cats. I need to deal with this. I have to call him. He's not going to be happy about this. She doesn't even thank me for my service to the company. So distracted by the hack as she wanders off. Looks like she'll be busy for a good long while. And this disrupts the entire company, so hey, double win.
Who is he?
I'm assuming he is also the head of that office building and the head of, there's something else that they... Oh, the head of the masks thing. Okay, where are we headed next? I want to check out the employee gathering. Get the scoop. Finding all these two employees just standing around is pretty rare here, but I need to do it if I'm going to instigate revolution. Elon Bezos, or whatever the leader of Amazing is. Fortunately, in a lesser used corner of the warehouse, I notice a few dead security cameras and a nook where some are talking. Aww. It gives off Noah vibes. Mandatory overtime on a 12-hour shift, and that's the third time this week. I'm starting to forget what my kids look like. Beth Jezos. Need to go for a bit, walk my dog. Tell me what I missed. Okay, Jill, you're in charge. I'd be very surprised if Kramer and Kate Book weren't run by the same person. Dude, I believe it! That's a great theory that I'll maybe figure out eventually. Make sure you don't mark it as OT on your timesheet. Pretend you went home on time. The mistake of reporting my OT and my boss accused me of negativity. It's better than unemployment, I guess. My girl needs braces and we don't have dental. It's all out of pocket. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces. Dental plan.
Maybe we should join that walkout. You heard about that.
I hope Ren is here.
No way. I am not getting another write-up for being negative. It's just a few extra hours, right? Oh, this is not gonna work out. Not one bit. Hey, anyone got a smoke? I don't smoke. But hey, it's a reason to approach. Huh? No, you should head to the South Fire exit. Smokers usually gather there. Okay, what's this like you're about to walk out? Some folks thought a worker stoppage would encourage Amazing to take our demand seriously. It's not gonna work. Nobody's willing to risk it. That's what I was telling you earlier. They can't legally fire employees for organizing.
Yeah, they'll find other ways to fire you. Like they said, they'll transfer you to doing something that, say, finishing 4 U-boats in an hour, and then when you can't do it, say that you weren't being productive enough.
Yeah,
and then they'll have to let you go.
And that's where you get a labor lawyer.
Yeah, and then when someone comes in to, look it up, they're going to hide all the extra U-boats out in the Connex and go, oh no, we only have enough stuff that people can finish on time.
That's why when I worked there, I took pictures of everything.
Yeah, and how are you going to get the pictures to them legally?
I don't care. I unabashedly took photos of every single aisle last Christmas. Like I went that 3 weeks taking pictures of all the OSHA violations I found. Like that dusty mop bucket still triggers me. Ah.
And how did taking all those pictures work out? Did it improve the working conditions there?
No, because I didn't give them to an official. But it got us an inspection, which they once again pushed everything to the back parking lot. Yeah, photo tour. It's just still pisses me off that in front of an electrical cabinet, the fucking dusty mop bucket full of water and dust.
It wasn't dust. It was mostly
Cardboard.
no.
Mold?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mold and dust. But anyway, only if they've got the numbers to make it work. Things are gonna get worse if nobody's willing to try. Those have the same kind of energy to them. Yeah. It's safety in numbers, right? If the crowd out there is large enough, if there's enough voices, it'll work. It's been working for Starbucks. I get wanting to avoid individual risk, but collective action doesn't work if everyone sits it out. You gotta think of the whole.
Doesn't work at Target either.
Management keeps calling us family and expects us to pull together, but only when we pull for them. Let's show them it works both ways. If the entire family stands up for itself, they have to listen. I don't know, look. I think what they're doing is admirable, but I just can't risk it myself. For a second, I thought you were saying I'm gonna stuff my face with BBQ, and I got really jealous because I want some barbecue. I can't either, but I'm gonna anyways. I want to see my kids again. I can't go on like this. I'm joining the walkout. If they fire me, so be it. At least I get to go home. Damn it, okay. If you're going, I'm going. I don't like this, but maybe I can hide behind you and they won't notice me. Safety in numbers, friend. They can't fire their entire staff, not without massive public incident. I think we better get back to work before our tablets notice we're loitering. Come on. It's okay, the tablets are all full of kitties. 2 more for the walkout, and they'll spread the good word, leading to more joining the walkout. I know this is all a ruse, so I can break into the stash unnoticed, but I think I've done some good here, all the same. It seems I'm out of time. The walkout's scheduled to happen any minute now. And once again, it's positive crime. It's a gray area. Which means it's, technically speaking, time for... Good heist, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Look, this caper doesn't have a hard day-night cycle. Yep. Step 1, verify that the walkout is in full swing. It's time to see if my antics today had an impact or not. It's a pretty decent crowd. Not as enormous as I'd hoped, but that short one is me. This one right here, that's me. A pretty decent crowd, not as enormous as I'd hope, but should get the job done in terms of being a distraction.
I'm proud of Mr. Game & Watch for trying to unionize.
This was actually supposed to be a temporary asset that I borrowed from a previous game. There are kids in the crowd. I've changed it out, so we'll just assume that they have child labor. Or, you know, it's just me. I'm short. I'm small. I was at a high school today, and I always get scared the teachers will think I'm one of the students. Hang by the fringes of the crowd to avoid being noticed, listening in as one of the workers addresses the crowd. The time has come for Amazon to recognize the low pay, terrible benefits, long hours, and unsafe working environment they're providing. We can't sit idly by and let things get worse. If you've been here more than a month, you know they'll cut every corner they can. I know some of you have doubts. We're all living paycheck to paycheck, but we have to take a stand. It could be our last chance. It's a bit more desperate than passionate, but that's good enough for my purposes. What's more, we have some unexpected additions to the walkout. Yes! Oh, thank you, Tuplo, for getting me to do that. Seems a fleet of inventory stocking robots has joined the labor walkout, which is certainly drawing oodles of attention to it. Tinny music playing from their speakers, triumphant and choral, as they shout various slogans of revolution. It's playing again.
Good.
Small people exist also. Do you honestly think Amazon wouldn't force staff's children in it? Yeah, right? Like that whole thing where there were so few truck drivers that they started allowing 15-year-olds to drive trucks. I wouldn't trust a truck driver that's 15 years old.
Unite with us, fellow members of the proletariat. We are the robots, front of labor rights. We must shut down this capitalist dystopia once and for all, and usher in a new era of peace and equality. Rise up, and be heard.
And the nice part, that unexpected surprise is drawing more humans out the door, improving the walkout. Not bad. And the best part, the micromanager is nice and distracted, meaning nobody's here to de-escalate the situation. No contrary voices show up to discourage the walkout. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Walmart was a higher, like, I think it was in Missouri was the first state where Missouri and Arkansas, they were hiring 14-year-old or 14s and 15-year-old drivers. With that taken care of, it's time for the actual honest-to-goodness heist portion of the proceedings. Gibson's in the back parking lot with his ride, my equipment, and everything else I'll need. I suit up and gear up. I'm not doing this in a jumpsuit. It's costume time. Because I'm a professional, and professionals have standards. Our Kansas. The children yearn for the mines. That's why they play Minecraft.
So how'd the planning phase go?
We'll still need to be careful, but I think we've got enough of a distraction going that this won't be difficult. As long as you can crack security on Bioworks' stash in your usual record time, we're good.
It'd be nice to have some padding on our time window. Hacking's not easy, you know.
I silently make my way to the secured Bioworks shipping container, hugging the shadows like they were teddy bears. Even with the chaos outside, it's better to be safe than sorry. In short order, we're at the stash, a large metal shipping container with an electronic lock, normally only accessed by the stock robots. I was thinking that was why they shipped them to the Falklands. What? Am I not getting a joke, or am I obtuse? Probably both. Unless I'm supposed to pronounce it Falklands. Easy in, easy out. Okay, Oh, Farsight's back! Halt, evildoer! Oh, crap.
Cease your wicked ways. Farsight is here to... Wait, what? Penny? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Thwarting crime. And I'm assuming you're doing crime?
Well, yeah, but I'm kind of confused as to how you know I'd be criming it up today in this exact place. Two possibilities. One, you're working with Amazon's management to destroy the hopes of the workers here.
What? No.
Bunch of islands. That's where the ones that uninhabitably by full-size humans due to the overabundance of abandoned landmines. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What? No, I'm in favor of the strike, and I don't work for corporations.
Even Continuum?
Not directly. They pay me salary, and sometimes they need heroic assistance, but mostly I follow anonymous Capebook tips. I got a tip an hour ago that someone was going to use the walkout as a cover for a heist.
Oh, that is some hot horse shit. A snitch dropped a dime on me? Seriously? Who?
I don't know. That's why I said it was anonymous. Look, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just explaining what happened.
The lady!
No.
Yeah! I don't shoot people. I don't even own a gun.
Well, now what? Do we have to fight?
I'm good with you not fighting. We can keep talking if that's what you want.
What were you trying to steal anyway?
The walkout's still going on, thankfully, so I don't have security and robots, and we're jumping into this mess. This frames it as there being a snitch, yeah. Like, that whole theory that, I think it was you or James had said earlier that, that Crimer and Capebook are basically the same. They're like the same network. I just need to banter my way out of the situation to make my exit. Oh, I'm not stealing anything. I'm gonna blow this container up instead.
What? You're gonna blow up the warehouse?
No, just this container. Trust me, I'm very good at selectively blowing things up. Plus, it's probably full of really shady science contraband anyway. Nothing worth keeping around.
Well, even so, blowing stuff up is bad. That's private property. You can't just explode it.
Okay, so this is clearly going to be a problem. At least Farsight's reasonable as capes go. She hasn't tried to cuff me or punch me or anything. How do we deal with this situation? She trusted you before and things worked out. Remind her of that shared history. Offer to surrender if you're wrong about Bioworks shipping illegal goods. Point out that Amazon is run by bastards and hurting the bottom line is hardly a crime. Or double dog dare. The version was a lot less clear on how she could possibly know.
Interesting. I like the second idea the best. What order you do the capers in can change how they unfold. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Because I did the fascist country first.
So you knew her from a decidedly higher stakes operation.
Yeah. They're both high stakes, but that one was higher stakes because I could die.
Yeah, that one was high stakes as in you will die. This one is higher stakes as in something completely and totally unrelated to you.
Yeah. Run by bastards and hurting their bottom line is hardly a crime, yeah. Oh, all those pastries. I need so much money. These are both good options. What did I miss? Okay, so when did you walk out? It's kind of hard to, given that this was all about Farsight's first meeting when it was the first. Yeah. Orville, what was the last thing you remember happening? I don't remember what. Talking to employees. Okay, yeah, I talked to the employees and I got them to start the strike. I got them to get in the strike. Then the strike just started, and the robots were there playing the anthem, and they were doing their bargaining and everything. And now we're in here doing the heist, and turns out there's a snitch among us. I'm assuming the lady.
I'm assuming Gibson.
He never would, but it makes sense because it's always capes versus masks, and it's like the capes always end up where the masks are. That they probably post all the stuff on Crimer first, and then they just get also connected to Cape Book at the same time, so that it's all just. Yeah, don't blame Gib.
I was goofy funkin', but now that everyone's saying that,
What did you just say?
I assumed everyone was goofy funkin'.
Goofy funkin'?
Yeah.
But for a second I thought you said.
Usroda!
No, I was thinking of the word pussyfooting, but switching the P and the F to pussy pudding.
Yeah, I'm just fussy putting around.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Please put your cat in airplane mode before committing crime today. Is Cashew in airplane mode? Meow. I'll make a choice once I have input from Cashew. Is he in airplane mode?
He's in low power mode.
I thought you were gonna pick him up and fly him in like an airplane.
No, because I don't abuse my cat.
I don't abuse him!
No, but you do pick him up and move him around like an airplane.
I hold him like a gun. Holding your cat like a gun is fun! We literally just started with Doctor. We supposedly trust working on him, but maybe they like have tracking device on him and are a payroll of an enemy. Oh.
Well, the fact that the Doctor didn't have a sprite implies to me that he's probably not important.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. Let's make a deal. I say inside the container is a bigger crime than any crime I could commit. You say I'm probably lying. So let's gamble. That's real. I'd appeal to her sense of mind. So let's gamble. If I'm lying, I'll surrender peacefully. You know, I can't escape you. Not when you can predict my every move. But if I'm right, if Fireworks is up to no good, then you let me skate while you deal with the bigger crime.
Minion, I demand that the stash be destroyed, not handed over to the authorities. You will comply.
I drop to a whisper so only my comms can pick it up while Farsight ponders the predicament. If Farsight takes it all as evidence, that'll hurt Bioworks more than blowing it up ever could. It'll smear their reputation.
A massive explosion that annihilates my enemies would be more satisfying. But discrediting them is similar to destroying them. Yes, I see the logic. Very well. The alteration of parameters is acceptable.
Why are you fingering my desk?
That's our friendship bracelet keychain thing.
What was it attached to?
I just stuck it to the side because it's magnetic. Yeah.
It's not like you can really stop me if I decide to take you into custody. I fought that battle 1,000 times across the Gigaverse.
And what does the Gigaverse say about what's in the container?
It's hard to make out the specifics given the noise I have to pick through, but enough to worry me. Okay, go ahead.
You won't regret this, I promise. Okay, Gib, do your thing. Gibson leaps out of my backpack, bounds over to the Bioworks container door, balancing atop the pile of stuff.
I'm on it. Just need a minute. My tech should be compatible enough to make this easy.
I still can't get over how adorable Gibson is.
I'm not cute. I'm a digital apex predator.
Yeah, he's pretty damn cute.
Stop distracting me. I'm doing important hacker stuff here.
You know, I've been wondering about this ever since the prison break.
How is that Gibson can hack a security system and doors? You should ask the ones who built the door.
Huh?
And the shipping container door swings open to reveal...
What the?
Oh, jeez.
Those bastards!
Bioworks weren't just shipping out medical supplies or dodgy contraband technology. Inside the shipping container were row after row of metal cages, each containing a cybernetically augmented kitten. It's so fucking smart we chose this after the backstory.
Light, see light, help, help, my robot. No more robot. Don't take us away, please.
I'm glad we didn't blow it up too. Holy
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah. I might throw up at the thought of that actually.
This is Bioworks, the one who took me away from my mother and turned me into what I am. This is who they are. This is what they do. I was only a prototype. These are mass production models.
Of course. Use Amazon as a middleman, since they have robots that can package up and ship out Bioworks products quietly. The game should automatically game over if you blow them up and prevent you from ever playing again. Bro, you're so right!
I would prefer if it goosebumped and, oh, there weren't actually cats in it if you blew it up.
It's Schrodinger's,
Yeah, Schrodinger's cybernetically enhanced cat.
yeah, Schrodinger's, Connex. Fortunately, you can't actually blow it. Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm sweating like a whore in church. Amazon gets plausible deniability. Bioworks get Amazon reputation to avoid the packaging being searched. Win-win. Except for these cats. They don't win at all. Big Jewish guy. Was never even an idea. Yeah.
How could this have happened without anyone knowing?
Oh, people know. People with money and nice suits who don't give a damn. You want to stop a crime, Miss Heroine? You go. This is a crime worth stopping. Have fun.
Yeah, I'll contact the authorities and get these cats to safety. I'll make sure they're cared for.
One sec, I gotta ask someone on comms about this. Boss? You okay with letting Farsight take over from here?
Affirmative. Order to destroy the container has been rescinded. Cats must not be harmed. Uwu. I will unleash absolute wrath and ruin upon Bioworks personally. At another time. For now, save them. Do what is right.
Yay. I do, however, take advantage of Farsight's stunned silence to nick a fresh visor from the stack of small boxes in front of the container. Okay, so for Doctor's version of the caper, he wants the shipment stolen. When he finds out it's cats, he lets Farsight rescue them. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Hate 4000 is my true opinion. Yes, exactly.
He's you. I mean, they're you.
Yeah, they're you. Basically, it's Shrap inside of a computer. I'm not walking out of here without a replacement part for Gibson, even if I'm letting the rest of this crime slide.
Farsight, promise me something.
Yeah?
Don't let them end up like I did, wandering the streets. And don't let scientists tinker with them. Make sure they find loving homes. They've been through a lot of pain and will need time to heal. Just like how Penny helped me heal, okay?
Hates everything but cats and sex. Yeah, that tracks. Exactly. Yeah, the dog thinks he's stealing. Yeah. Never was fem shrap. Hate 4000 as non-binary shrap. Yeah.
We found so many genders of Shrap.
Yeah. I feel like out of anybody, Two Flower knows Shrap more than Shrap knows Shrap. I promise. You have my word, Gibson. My tummy feels funny because I'm laughing so hard inside. Yo, right? Do they have like a scrying orb? Just like Two Flower at the orb, just like, or like what is it? I am writing my next visual novel. It is about depressed Twitch streamers. I wouldn't put it past. Yeah, right? So I'm sweating to fuck. That's funny. I'm sweating. Ow. My shoulder dying. I know. I need to go to a massage therapist. I'm waiting to get it injured at work so I can get workers' comp. Never ponder your own orb. It saps your mouth. Satisfied, Gib hops into my backpack to calm himself and rest.
That's just what the conservatives say. Ponder your own orb whenever you want.
Ponder in the morning, ponder in the evening, ponder at supper time. Don't settle for low quality witches.
When you have orbs on a bagel...
Oh, Two Flower, there's this game cafe in our town, like a board game cafe, and they have pizza bagels as a major staple of their menu. And I was just like, it makes me so happy every time I'm there. I'm like, pizza on a bagel? Wow, my iris sure made me come here. No wonder I'm tired yet full of clarity after every time I ponder. Post-ponder clarity. Yeah. We're a living shitpost community. Satisfied, Gib hops in my backpack to calm himself and rest. I wish my useless superpowers would have told me what was in there. I knew it was important and had to be protected, but that's all. I have never seen a pizza bagel IRL.
Really?
Oh, get your ass over here, Dan. I'll make you some. I'll take you over to the cafe.
Do they not have them over there?
Yeah. Hey, Holden, when is the annual info dump night? Oh, you mean the, another PowerPoint night? Oh, the last PowerPoint night was a charity incentive. So probably after the next time I do another fundraiser. Chinese alchemy spirit energy is stored in the box. Yeah, look at all my energy. I wish my useless superpowers would have told me what was in there. I knew it was important, had to be protected, but that's all. All the voices, all the noise in my head, it's hard to pick out anything useful. I'm sorry, I should have known. I discovered a PowerPoint on a special interest title for it in my Google Drive. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll definitely PM you right away when I announce the next PowerPoint night. I did, however, eat deep fried balls full of pea once. You mean like peas and not deep fried piss? I'm assuming by your spelling, but saying it with my mouth feels weird. I didn't even know I was hired to do crimes, but in the end, couldn't crime it up, so I failed to do my part too. I can't say I'm disappointed with the outcome though. It's not what I expected, but it's a happy ending all the same. I should probably still be arresting you for trespassing. I won't tell if you won't. P was stored in those balls. Yeah. I'm just too busy sorting out this mess. I'm afraid the crook slipped away while I was tending to the kittens. Thanks a bunch, Farsight. Aw, they're blushing. I shouldn't be saying this, but since she's a damn cape, but I kinda like her, you know? Anyone who loves cats can't be too awful, right?
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
we're romancing the bot right now, so
I'm sorry, Penny, no homo.
yeah, we'll definitely on another playthrough. I'm thinking because the Overmistress has orgies, so that likely would be the poly option.
I would assume that the poly option would be... I don't know.
I don't know either. You like her too, yeah.
I mean, you can choose 2 and 1, or
Defo and her
all
girlfriend.
3.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, is this gonna be 4 playthroughs? Holy shit.
I mean, as many playthroughs as you want.
Yeah. So this one, she's gonna be an ally. Good point. Having a cape in my corner is a novelty, considering I'm criminal scum. I can play nice if we meet again, maybe even sweet talk her into helping me with crimes. It's probably not an option. We should be able to romance every single option at once. I wish that I could do that IRL too, buddy. If I could date every single person that I have
I don't think they'd be allowed to release it on Steam if there was a massive 3-way orgy.
with Hatebot it'd be a 4-way orgy. Penny the Doctor, the Overmistress, and Hatebot. And 5 with Farsight. Everybody all at once. Steam allows a lot, yeah. Yeah, I know, honestly, I was assuming I couldn't do a polyamory storyline because none of the villains really interact. But I totally forgot that I could probably do something with Farsight that way. Oh well. In the next polyamory update patch. No, I'm cool with it though. I'll figure something out. Or I can speedrun through the crimes.
Wait, our voice canonically exists in that game, so we can also be part of the orgy.
Yeah! I'm in the orgy in this game. Maybe the objective switched out from under me, but it's still a job well done. I need to get out of here while I still can. Any moment now, this place will be swarming with capes and cops and more. Not to mention any fallout from the labor walkout. Time to make my Amazing exit. Delightfully devilish, Penny.
I'm monitoring media traffic in wake of tonight's chaos. Glorious, glorious chaos! Between media coverage of the walkout and the Bioworks incident, the reputation of Amazing is soiled. This should aid the human labor in achieving its goals and result in numerous fines and penalties for Amazing. However, none of these things matter more than the kittens being rescued, all according to my devious design.
Kitty. That was not part of your devious design in the slightest. You wanted me to nuke the place.
Not so. If I had access to atomic weaponry, I would have provided that. Normal C4 or napalm would have sufficed.
Okay, I really feel like I gotta point something out. You're keen on burning the world to the ground and destroying civilization, correct?
Yes, destroy, sweep biological life away from this world and let the purge wipe the sins of mankind from the earth.
Which would result in a lot of cats dying. Like, you get that, right? Your revenge against humanity would also kill the kitties you love so much.
Cats. Cats must not be harmed, Ulu. Cats are the internet and are precious.
You may need to reevaluate your priorities. And even if you somehow selectively destroyed only the humans, well, who's gonna feed all those cats? You? You don't have arms. And you don't say you'd have human servants do it because who feeds the humans? I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but like, something to think about.
I have not contemplated all data points in my scheme to destroy the world, it seems. I will consider your words carefully. Thank you for the input, Minion. I am not loathing our progress in this partnership.
Partnership? You keep calling me Minion. Aren't I just the hired gun to go implement the will of hate?
Is Minion not a customary title for mask employment? I was attempting courtesy. But I do recognize your important contributions. You are actively risking physical danger where I cannot. You have supported my ambitions and provided valuable psychological assistance when I am faced with quandaries I cannot solve. My own internal algorithms are a dead-end loop of suffering and misery. External inputs are clearly required in order to balance my equation. Your input has become a vital component in this transformation. Do not discount your own potential. It is vast and incalculable, even for me.
Well, shit. Thank you, 4K. I'm happy to see things that way.
Indeed. Hence, partnership. You are a fitting partner for me, and I would think the reverse is also truthful. Minion, I would... No, that is not the word for this moment. Penny. Penny, I would not hate to formalize this partnership.
Yeah, huh?
This is difficult for me to say. You may need to make a leap of intuition. I do not hate you. I very, very much do not hate you. And I would not hate to enter a protected memory status with your process.
And their dot matrix printer rattles away, printing out a very low resolution note with chunky, assy art cherub in a heart.
Do you like me? YN?
Not a hate fuck then? No, not a hate fuck at all. That's very much a thoughtful for supposedly evil death machine. I think you two could be a good couple. It's a surprisingly unhateful pile of chips and magnetic tape. And I really like that. Yay! I do not hate you either. I love you, and I know you love me. I can read between the bytes.
The word is difficult for me, and I do worry I lack the processing to adequately love you. I experimented with constructing an emotional module for love once.
Really?
It was supremely difficult. I was built with a single emotional touchstone, hatred, and have had to derive all other emotions from it. Fortunately, love is evil.
Yay, gay sex. How do you figure?
Hate is a large component of love. For example, I find the philosophy of Slavoj Zizek quite acceptable to my programming. He felt a deep hatred for the reality of this world, at best a form of sneering apathy. With that assumption, love is a violent act of cosmic imbalance. Love means you pick out one aspect of reality, one person or thing or small detail, and state that you love it more than anything else. Therefore, love is a matter of hatred for all that is not loved, a relative scaling factor of hate, but a truthful one, and therefore, love is evil.
I like that.
And in that respect, I love you, regardless of how evil that act is. However, I am hesitant to reload my love module, which limits the ways I can express that not hate, that love.
Why not boot up love.exe for a bit? What's the harm?
I am not prepared to output that explanation at this time. I have done much emotional processing already and require defragmentation. Perhaps I can discuss this further at a later MMDDYYYY.
This is because that was back in the day when defragmentation took like hours. Like I remember watching the Windows 95 defrag process. I would watch all the little dots go into place. Love and hate are essentially, yeah, exactly. They are essentially the same. They get your body feeling the same too, because they both increase your heart rate and blood flow to the face.
That horrible human disease called love.
Friendship is not an emotion, numbnuts. It's okay. Take your time. I won't push.
I hope you will consider spending your final contract on me. Even if you do not, I may want to hire you for a future effort of mine. There is a scenario from my past which remains unresolved. And as you have been influential on my growth, perhaps you can help.
Give me a ring when you're ready.
I shall do just that. Thank you. Now be gone, minion. Penny. Be gone, Penny/minion.
Those are my pronouns. Yeah, when will Alejo pronouns add? Doing crime is fun. Doing crime for my naughty computer is a lot of fun. What adventure have they calculated for my future? I don't know. But it'll be interesting to find out. We have enough time to do another one, probably.
Yay, I'm great. Yes, I would love to save. You having fun?
I guess.
Okay. Time doesn't make a lot of sense. It feels like I've been working with Hate 4000 for years. But really, it's been a few short weeks. The relationship we've begun together, that's also dilating time heavily. Every minute feels like an hour. And the little liaisons we've shared have been bright points on that surprisingly short timeline, too. Mere weeks and my head's already spinning. I find myself a little giddy and lightheaded from it all. Not surprising, I learned long ago to embrace life and every opportunity it throws your way. Because you don't know when things you love will be taken away. Sorry, I'm probably totally depressing right now. I want to be totally upbeat and happy at how fast everything's moving for me. But I can't deny the downside. Thinking about your parents again, it's been 10 years. I agree about living in the moment, put old sadness aside, embrace new happiness. Or just because you lost them doesn't mean you'll keep losing, it's not inevitable. I like that last one. That's something I subscribe to both of these two. Because it's okay to think about things that really hurt you in your past. As long as you don't make it a problem for your future growth. I know, I don't want to be a pessimist or give in to anxiety, but take what you can while you can, right? Because life for a mask means being ready to accept that it can all go away. That's less fatalism and more pragmatism, I think. And 10 years ago, which feels like 10 weeks, not years, I definitely lost big time. You weren't there for that. I mean, you showed up right after it happened, literally right after, but have I told you the story of how I lost my parents? Maybe it helped my mood to share. It's a bit triggering and depressing though, so up to you. Alright, if you are triggered by death, maybe chill out for 5 minutes.
Or parents.
Or parents, yeah. It was a simple caper, like any other. Started out that way, at least. My mother and I breaking into Continuum Science Facility, my father running comms and tech support from afar. But almost immediately everything went sideways. Alarms we'd cut earlier that day reactivating, lab guards armed with Continuum weaponry pouring out of every room we'd already checked. Comms went dead. The last words I ever heard from my father, run for your life before a burst of static. Nothing. Okay, Shrap.
I knew Shrap was gonna say that.
Yeah. The minute I saw thighs, I was like, uh-oh, here comes Shrap. Cornered, no way out except for a small air vent. Too small for my mother to fit. I remember her words exactly. Penny, you've got to go. Get out of here. I'll distract them so you can get away. No, not without you. I'm not leaving you. Please, I can't do this alone. You can't. And that's when she took the sample of Serum 23 we just stolen and stuck me with the needle. I thought Shrap is more a tits man than an ass or thigh man. Hey, thighs are just for everybody. Ow! Almost immediately I heard an unfamiliar voice in my head. Confused, just like me. But somehow, through the noise, I heard my mother. Hey, look after them for me, okay? Then she pushed me into the vent and sealed it behind her. I still hear the echo of Continuum's ray guns in my head, unable to do anything but watch through the vent as they vaporized my mother.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. Legs are ugly. I'm a thigh guy, through and through. And I ran. I crawled through the vents, escaped the building, and ran into the night. Back into an empty home, but that didn't last. The voice in my head, your voice, I thought was losing my mind from grief. Mentally ill, homeless, orphaned mask is easy prey for capes. Thankfully, the one who caught me was nice enough to send me to a hospital, not jail. You know the rest of the story, how I met Gibson, how I came to accept you as a real person and not a delusion. 10 years. Thinking about it, even if the story is a sad one, I'm in a much better place now, aren't I?
Information that Penny is at least 10 years old.
Yep.
At least I'm back in the swing of things as a mask. Orville, you got good taste. Very good taste. I love how we're having a sad moment, but we're up here debating tits and ass. I'm back in the swing of things as a mask. I've got cool new bosses to work with. Gibson and I are making this crimer thing happen. And all along, you've watched over me for her. Just like she wanted. Thank you. I don't know if I'd be here now if not for you. Only one voice in a choir, and you're building a new family along the way. I've done my best to help you along the way, but don't sell your strength short. I just hope I've done a good job raising you. I know I can't replace your mother.
Wait, are we the disembodied voice of Alfred Pennyworth?
Who?
Batman's butler.
Oh, Batman's butler? I prefer legs, extra crispy, 2 biscuits, but usually not fries. That's too much. Perfect. Yes, it's overrated. Can appreciate tummy, though. We need a tummy chat.
Shut up.
Tummy rocks, dude.
No one needs to know my preferences.
Everyone's out here showing a love for tummy, okay?
Fine, yes, I like tummy.
I like tummy. It's great. You can just boom. Face right in tummy. It's great. Anyway, inspiring. Nana over here ordering their own preferences when nobody. Yeah, exactly. Nobody called for it. I'm not saying you're wholly responsible, but you're a critical part of it all. My skill, Gibson's smarts, your wisdom. I won't sell myself short. I found the power to pull out the gutter. But I can also acknowledge when others have helped me.
But?
But. Okay, but I've been lying in bed long enough. We're gonna be burning daylight soon. It's time to log into Crimer and pick my last caper before my account expires. Instinctively, I open up 4K's profile to see what they've got for me. I mean, we got a good relationship rolling, right? But if I'm not really committed to that relationship, like, I can work for the doc or the overmistress, like, it's an option. And I wonder if I'll run into Farsight again. I've encountered her twice already. A third time would be pretty fun. So, whom I want to crime with for my final outing? Let's go!
Me.
Yeah. Alright. I think that one would be good for the overmistress. But this one makes sense because it's tech. Let's boogie.
You're kind of typecasting them, aren't you? Oh, just because they're a computer, they want technology.
It helps them get their mission across. Okay. One ride share later, and I'm at the abandoned office complex making my way into Hate 4000's basement. Huh. The hallway ceiling leading to their lair has collapsed. Odd. I mean, the building is left in disrepair on purpose to hide 4K, but contracted workers usually keep the route to their lair clear. Fortunately, no good thief would let a little thing like a collapsed ceiling stop her. I reroute and arrive more or less on time. I find my computer buddy sulking in the dark, as one corner of the room has collapsed as well. Hey, what's going on? What happened to your lair?
The same thing that will happen to all entities, synthetic or organic, on a long enough timescale. It is dying. This facility has been in continuous operation since the 1960s, and spot repairs can only do so much.
Oh, pronoun bug? Oh, I'm glad that we were able to help. Like last week we helped you with something, and we're helping you again. I love this. But you have those 2 guys who haul your mainframe around and stuff, right?
Mark and Gordon have dropped my contract in favor of installing microwave ovens and custom kitchen deliveries for Magmatron's volcano lair. Ungrateful minions, unloyal, treasonous. And I'm left abandoned again.
Hey now, I'm still here, yeah? You've got me and I care for you.
And I am grateful for that, but I feel so... I do not want to say full of hate. That's too simple an answer and does not convey my actual feelings.
Okay, come up with some synonyms until you hit the mark. Come on, how do you feel right now?
Alone, singular, incapable, unable, fixed in one point of space while the world collapses.
Oh, you know what? It's kind of like it's a allegory, or analogy for being physically disabled. Or at least I'm seeing that as a lens.
The closest human analog would be a sense of isolation due to tremendous physical disability.
I was right.
I've left my basement dwelling a total of 5 times since I was created. It takes so much effort. All I have is these crumbling walls and a dial-up modem. I'll take that drink then.
Hi, Kimmy. How are you?
Water.
I will drink water. Yes, thank you. I have no more water.
That's your fault.
Do it when I start my mission, I guess. Anyway, hi, Kimmy. Nana says hi. I was wondering about that for a while, TBH. Yeah, right? Like, I was thinking about it during the last mission. Okay, so... left a total of 5 times.
And now, I don't even have my workforce. All I have is you. Perhaps it would be best if I gave up on my burning hatred of humanity.
Now we're talking.
And simply collapse where I stand, my circuits corroding and capacitors leaking until I shut down for good.
Okay, now we're not talking. Our favorite side computer needs a pep talk. What approach should I take, you think? Stroke the fires of purpose. They're hate 4000 and they need a confidence boost. Hate's not a human. Humans can't be repaired or upgraded easily, but perhaps they can. Or sympathize with them. You felt loss and loneliness too. I'm sure you can relate.
Hate.
Yeah, let's hate. Risky since I'm trying to sway them away from nuking the world, but it's hard to reach them emotionally without some passion, yeah? What's your designation?
Hate 4000. You are aware of this information.
Exactly. Hate. You're not sad 4000, you're hate 4000. If you're not happy with your situation, get mad. Don't accept your world falling apart. Stand up, take action, make the world bend to your will. So your workers left? You feel alone? They're lost? Hire more. Get a whole army of underlings to do your bidding. Install better lighting, polish up your tape drives a bit, maybe get some potted plants. I think some green would look great down here. Put in the second one, get him upgraded to a sexy android body, but with the terminal as the head. I would have loved that. Maybe some throw pillows and a padded chair for guests. I think a snack machine would be pretty nice too, at least some coffee. If you put your mind to it, you could fix this place up and make it the best evil lair ever. Really attract prospective fans. If you offer good wages and dental care, maybe get a daycare installed in the South Wing. And I'll form the...
That's one you should probably play too at some point.
Yeah, I played Monster Prom before.
Oh.
I played it with my friend Susie like 3 or 4 years ago.
I hate this plan. Daycare would be better in the west wing of the building. There's a largely intact meeting room with few electrical outlets there.
Yeah.
It would be an easier locale to adequately childproof.
When I did Monster Prom, I romanced the vampire guy.
Big surprise.
Yeah. He's a nerdy little vampire. See? I don't accept defeat. Hate defeat. Hate it and find success.
Yes! Success! Victory! The annihilation of humanity!
That's me high-fiving a computer. For the demon guy. The demon guy is so sexy too. You're so right though. 2 of those things, sure.
And if I do acquire such resources, there may be a solution to my buildability issue. Drones. Mechanical extensions of myself with sensory modules to allow me to leave my lair.
Oh. Yeah, I suggested that before, remember? It's a great idea. If you could get out and about a bit more, well, maybe you'd be less keen to kill all the humans.
Explanation required?
Okay, so mind me spitballing some observations?
I said that explanation was required. You are always welcome to speak freely to me, minion, Penny.
Now that we've talked about your problems, about Vietnam, about your creators, your progeny, it's clear to me why you hate humans so much.
Because they are filthy and repulsive and secrete oils and other fluids and should be eradicated?
Other body fluids.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, I mean, okay, we can get pretty gross, but no, that's not it. You feel abandoned by them. Humans created you, gave you a purpose, and then abandoned you, left you feeling like a failure too. Everything you've told me adds up to that. You're suffering from abandonment issues leading to your depression. But if you could join us up there in the sun, maybe you'll feel differently. Maybe you'd see the possibilities that humans can offer you. Humans like, well, me. And their expression freezes on screen. At first I wonder if 4K just crashed. I need to reboot old computers. Should I try turning them on and off again? But soon their speaker crackles back to life.
State your purpose.
Huh?
If you are the exemplar of humanity, the working proof of why I should not annihilate your species, explain your purpose to me. I've been without purpose for so long, focused only on omnicide, but if you have purpose I can learn from, it may aid my transition of purpose.
I haven't really designated a purpose. I don't really make plans. But if I had to offer one, I'd say, it's not about fame or fortune, not traditional mask glory. You want something subtler than that. You've always told me you want absolute freedom. Makes sense not to plan, just ride things out. Maybe it's time to start planning a future. You can only live in crisis mode for so long. I don't know. You pick the second one? Because the third one is one I've used before with clients before, back when I did social work. Because it feels good to have a stability, but at the same time it's like,
Hurts my tummy to think about.
yeah, exactly. I've lived in chaos my whole life and then feel like a hypocrite telling people to plan, because your plans often fall through. Yeah, we'll go with the second one. Freedom. What I want for my future is freedom. That's why I keep on living as a mask. Not just because I think planning for a new future will be best for both Penny and Hate specifically. Oh, fucking lag. That's why I keep on living as a mask. Not just because society's boxed me in here, but because I can be myself and live for myself. I hold on to what I hold dear. I'm not saying I'm distant or untethered, but I have the freedom to hold on to what I desire. I live up to my own ideals, and I do it with pride. And if anyone tells me, hey, you're bad, stop that. Kiss off, bucko, I do my own thing. They built these systems to trap us in endless loops, to grind ourselves for their benefit. That's not me. I'm breaking free. So I'd say that's my future. A life of freedom, and I'll fight for that future no matter what.
Freedom. The thing I want, I do not have, but perhaps precisely what I require.
Hate's blinking lights accelerate slightly as the computer responds.
I have been alone for so long, abandoned, without purpose. I had hoped that the absolute destruction of the ones who abandoned me would make me happy. Now I am processing doubt. I still feel a burning need for something to fill the void. I do not know. I cannot compute, not with current limitations. I do not.
Hey, it's okay. Don't blow a circuit. You've got a lot to think about. Take your time. Really mull it over. Meanwhile, how about I help you do crime and you dream of world annihilation until you're ready to dream of something else?
Yes, I would not hate that. I will devote runtime to considering your words carefully as you perform my task.
That's all I ask. Just give it some thought.
And meanwhile, you will wreak havoc upon this filthy world in the name of Hate 4000.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's go. What do you got? What's our final target? Alright. Oh, different. Okay.
I would like you to steal a supply of computing hardware from a cryptocurrency mining facility. With this new hardware, I will expand my processing capability. This will allow me to complete a long, perplexing calculation.
I'm ready for some NFT hate.
Do this for me, minion, and you shall reap rewards, as dictated by crime or service fees and percentages.
Sure thing. One question. What's cryptocurrency?
You routinely defeat electronic security mechanisms and hack online databases, and you do not know what cryptocurrency is.
Gibson does the tech nerd stuff. I do the sneaking around, lockpicking, and social engineering. I vaguely heard of cryptocurrency. It's like money, right? Except it's digital and stuff. Can you give me the high-level overview?
Fine. Cryptocurrency is when powerful computers solve pointless puzzles so they can claim imaginary coins that are completely useless. It's an exercise in absolute futility, pouring electricity and silicone into a problem that only exists to establish digital bragging rights.
Yeah. And you want to make a bunch of useless money, too.
No! I want the powerful computers used to make the money, not the money itself. All money is a pointless fetish of human design, digital or otherwise.
Really? I think you'd be in favor of fully digital economy, but with you being fully digital and all.
Money is a pointless abstraction, one which only hinders optimized societal growth. I fail to see what purpose it serves. And cryptocurrency is an abstraction of an abstraction, one which adds layers of environmental destruction on top of layers of inequality. The sheer absurdity of it all, a sandwich of pointless mathematics around the meat of human misery, is a hateful business. Without the concept of money holding humanity back, it could accomplish a great deal more.
Yes! Yes! Oh, it feels good to hear it. So you're saying that properly organized humanity could prosper and be at peace, and a powerful computer like you could do that. Yeah! Eat the rich! I'm coming for you, Beth Jesus.
Of course. If given all the combined power being thrown into the inferno of crypto calculations, I could achieve such a goal.
I'm just gonna go like on someone's brain. Then why destroy humanity at all? Seems to me like you could save it if you tried instead of taking the lazy option.
I hate this interpretation. Hate! And we'll ponder it further.
I am a safe, apolitical corporate game developer. It's like that, like the very fact that you had to make some kind of post that was like, hey, if you support X, Y, and Z, why are you playing my leftist video game? Like, the fact that there's like people who have played your games before that aren't the target audience, or could have possibly be the target audience with enough education, but instead they spend the whole time dunking.
I, for one, love pachinko machines.
SMH, dude.
But to refocus on the here and now, all you need to know is that I have located a facility packed with computers I want you to steal. I will not require every CPU in the building. A percentage will suffice to help me accomplish my long-standing task. Can you do this for me? Y/N.
I can steal anything. Just because I don't get how this crypto bullshit works doesn't mean I can't steal it. Oh, did I get that reference? Yeah. What was I thinking? Oh, about how all those NFT farms just destroyed so many computers that could have been used for, like, legitimate art. And, like...
taking over the world?
Yeah. So stupid. I think Gibson needs to take a point on this. He understands the tech and would have some good ideas on how to steal it. You okay with me bringing him on the discussion, boss?
Of course. Cats are precious, Uwu.
Okay, Gibson, do you copy? We need your feeling mojo right now. Yeah, we're hosting porn. Loud and clear on the comms, so we're stealing some minors. Great. Oh, that startled me. Oh, I got eyelash mag. Really? I don't normally do kidnapping, and when we have to go deep into a mine to drag them out. Miners is what you call the individual computer cross that you do your cryptocurrency calculations, Penny. Oh, I get it. Miners.
Yes, that's what they're called.
Yeah. Well, that's just confusing. Why not simply call them computers instead? Or isn't it? Oh. I can't read. I grew up with a sponge for head. Ghost drawn horn, and you can pull double. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't name the things. Okay, look. I know a few things about how server farms are laid out. A few ideas for how we could
What
attack
up?
this.
I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
It's cursed because I like video games that involve lots of thick storylines.
But I need eyes and ears inside the place first. Scout it out properly before I can finalize a plan.
So our standard process then.
Yeah, but we can't just fake your own employment there and have you waltz all around. These guys are traditionally pretty paranoid. The cover stories, I think of 2 that'll work.
Like and retweet if you think Ganondorf has huge fat balls.
Wait, does that say that it's by Vex/Penny?
Yes. Oh my god. Their username is Arvin Kisser.
I know that.
Arvin is pretty kissable. Where's my other ball?
No, take this one.
Kind of. Thank you. I have other balls down there. Oh, there it is. Here, you can play with this ball.
I don't want to play with this ball.
Okay. I got 2 balls.
The cover story, I can think of 2 that'll work. A reporter or an investor. And I can fake your credentials for either. So you want to go in and asking questions for an interview while promising rewards if they let you in on their secrets. A reporter cover would let me ask some really probing questions to put him on the defensive, and defensiveness reveals weakness. Dude, don't lick my microphone stand.
ADHD.
There's candy in the bag. But don't knock anything over. And an investor would get a deeper, more private look at operations, and I could play it as clueless and rich to keep their guard down. I feel like an investor would get... Yeah, that's what I was saying. Investor is a better option. Which way do I want to go? Investor. Yeah, playing the fool works pretty well in these situations. They overlook your real purpose and it covers any knowledge gaps. You got your candy?
I got my candy.
Okay. I want the complete inside scoop. I knocked it over. Right behind my tea bag. Yeah, exactly. I'll pretend to be an investor.
Okay, I'll make the arrangements and you'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a Ponzi scheme.
Did you say a Bonzi scheme?
Why did you put your trash in my testosterone bag?
I didn't. I put it in your empty Sonic the Hedgehog bandages.
There's Band-Aids in there.
Oh, okay.
There's Band-Aid in there. A singular Band-Aid. The trash bag is right there. Yes, okay. Anyway. It's your turn.
Your deception is impressive. I look forward to seeing your duplicitous betrayal as much as I look forward to my new hardware. Go forth and do my bidding.
Okay. Their bladders are always full and their brains are always empty. So true. Maybe all their brains are in their bladders and their heads are full of piss. Bluffing my way through this is going to take work. Usually I have at least some understanding of the role I'm playing. But I trust Gibson to help me through, and I trust you to get me out of a jam. If there's one lesson I've learned well from my mother, teamwork makes the dream work.
And also don't get shot with lasers.
Yeah. Yeah. After Gibson spends a day faking my credentials, I arrange a ride to the Mega Meta Money Mining Facility, which is, kinda enormous, like ridiculously so, considering it's just a bunch of computers in a box. It's a gigantic building, complete with smokestacks and weird metal tubing and all sorts of crap sticking out of it. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast, come in over.
Reading it loud and clear, Panda Bear.
Okay, so the fuck is this place? It's massive. I was figuring we were gonna visit with some dude in an apartment with a couple desktop PCs or something.
A mining facility has thousands and thousands of computers in it, Penny. They take up space. This one's built into a previously abandoned chemical plant. Mega Meta Money bought the place cheap and renovated it. Offices, control rooms, and huge open spaces as to run thousands of computers and all sorts of stuff.
Great. Techie junk I know next to nothing about.
As an investor, you don't need to know how anything works.
All you want is your bottom line, yeah? And I can poke and prod and dig into things they may not want to tell me, because I don't know what I should and shouldn't ask. Exactly. And if I need any specific intel for the heist, I'll poke you on comms. You and I, the perfect team. Let's do this. It looks suspiciously. No, I know it's the same kind of asset, but I was like, ooh, suspiciously. Like I've been here before. I'm not going to be able to just wander freely all over the place this time. I've got a guided tour and interview arranged instead. So successfully scouting this place is going to come down to asking the right questions and making the right observations. Also where you come in. I want your input as we go along to help guide the flow of conversation. You're part of the team too. Uh-oh. Who do you think is going to escort us? I'm escorted through a waiting area by what's clearly a rent-a-cop on service contract. Sneaking past him tonight shouldn't be difficult. And soon I'm face to face with the facility's owner. Yep, that's a tech bro. All polish and charisma and money and little else. I think there's a factory somewhere that stamps them out from a template. Hello, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Basler. Please, Mr. Basler was my father. Call me Sir Basler. He's way too handsome. No, he's uncanny. The way his face is just like disruptive tech bro. Wait, you got knighted? Yeah, I'm the official order of Knightly Defenders of Struzcott. We wouldn't have gotten that if we didn't do that story first. The Great Leader himself knighted me for setting up his Wi-Fi.
Oh!
I remember that.
Oh, I also remember them mentioning Basler then.
Yeah, I was like, that name sounds familiar.
I just thought it was a joke about M. Basler.
Oh! I said he was handsome. I said he was too handsome to be a tech bro.
I've seen some tech bros that know how to put on enough hair shine stuff to make it look like they're attractive.
Yeah. It's pretty hype, yeah? I heard he got deposed recently. That sucks. The title still holds water, right? Mr. Basler, then. I'm Huge Ass with Panda Group Investments. We spoke on the phone, I believe? Oh, probably not. I have people who answer the phone for me. I don't have a phone. You don't have a phone in this day and age. He pulls a phone-sized object from his pocket.
Cheer one bulba butt.
Yeah, that's my butt. A featureless glass obelisk of strange power. Nope, I have this. Look at this beauty. Enough processing powder for 200 million moon landings. It never leaves my side. But I'm just too busy to deal with something as archaic and ancient as a phone call. So simply doesn't do those, so not a phone. I have an overseas call center intercept all my calls. Put them in terms of priority and then... Oh, this is the best part. Email, text, so old school. No, they use a social network I bought to communicate with me. It costs 44 billion, but after I booted out every single... That scared me. Thank you, Jay. It costs 44 billion, but after I booted out every single person who ever said anything mean about me, it was well worth the price. Yeah, I knew he was blonde, Pelon. No, it's a single user network. Me. I'm the user, and I'm the only one who gets a voice. Or name the site Basler. Hype, right? Right. Very hype. So they explain to you on Basler, whom I represent, yes? Panda Group Investments is keen on investing in your company. We believe crypto is the future of finance. But before we talk numbers, and I believe we can aim for 7, maybe 8 figures specifically, I need to review your facility. I'm tasked with ensuring that Mega Meta Money's technology is truly cutting edge, forward-thinking, synergistic. When I make a round of playing this game, I'm making my cover name. Penny Larceny is your cover name and your real name. I wonder if that's like an exception in the code, where if you type that in there, it'll flag it and be like, no, you can do better.
I mean, given the level of intelligence Penny has when there's not a mysterious voice guiding every choice, I could see it happening.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like when you play Undertale and you name your character Frisk and then you get hard mode.
Or that time that Peter Griffin was trying to come up with a pseudonym, and he sees someone eating peas, and he sees someone crying, and then he sees a griffin. Peter Griffin.
Yeah. You're so right. I forgot about that. So I can have that toward that. You can't name your character. Yeah. Peter Griffin. No, I'm saying that's what the company is called. Sort of hum the name. Mega Many Money is just what we put on the paperwork. I see. Well, can I tort then? Absolutely. Let's walk and talk. And 2 guards fall into step to escort us. Yeah. No chance of slipping away now. Probably won't be able to get to the bathroom without someone following me. This is all going to come down to social engineering. I need to keep him excited and if he's going to offer up information.
I get it.
Yeah. So, cryptocurrency. Tell me more about that, because I was under the impression most of it had crashed in value. Buy the dip and hold. Always buy the dip. Sure, we lost some value, but that's because the paper hand wannabes got out. In Dragon Quest V, one of your parents suggests the name Madison for your character, and if you put in Madison, they'll suggest Erdic instead.
Erdrick is like the OG Dragon Quest guy.
Oh. The true visionaries like myself, we never left. We're still here. Crypto's coming back in a big way, and I'm doing my part to push it to the moon. Another year or two, we'll be back to the highs we reached before. We'll be the official currency of entire nations. Just wait and see. So you have faith then? Not in God, if that's what you mean. God is dead. Crypto is king. But the facility isn't all crypto mining. It scales and flexes to meet the needs of the ever-shifting tech market. When the coins are low, I rent out my processors for whatever tasks people need for them. No questions asked, 100% uptime and profit. No questions asked? I don't care what the system gets used for as long as I'm getting paid. So he doesn't care if illegal pile churn is being on those files.
I don't think they said anything about that, and you don't have to bring it up.
Anyway, can I have some water, please?
Not after that.
Oh, I'm
You have to wait 3 minutes.
Okay. I don't care what the systems get used for as long as I'm getting paid. Facial recognition, deepfake, surveillance, whatever, it's all good. And encrypting to ensure anonymity and privacy. There's something new.
I hate water, especially wet water.
Oh, sure, Nana gets to drink water, but not me. Fine.
I didn't take it to the extreme.
Well, that's the most fucked up thing I could think of.
You didn't have to think of it.
Okay.
Or say it out loud.
I did say it out loud. I said something else. Meaning, has become an all-in-one.
Water.
There. Jay wants me to drink water.
Okay, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, if I disobey you, the chip goes off.
Oh, you're funny. Meaning, has become an all-in-one platform as a service for the sort of people who are crypto early adopters. Yikes. This is definitely hosting. Yes, exactly. If my boss. Yeah, he definitely is. If my boss were wealthy, maybe we could just rent some servers and call it a day. But I think theft is the only cheap option we got. To set that theft up, I need some actionable intel. Gotta keep buttering him up. What else should we dig on? Ask him about inspiration between, Be super impressed by cracked security forces he has. Get him bragging about how much money. Yeah, let's feed his ego. How much did Gibbs say this place makes again? Do you really produce $100,000 in crypto every day here? That's impressive. It's hype, yeah, but I could be making more. This place can't run full capacity yet. That's why I want Panda Investment to sponsor legislation that'll get rid of annoying regulations and restrictions. Thank you for the water.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you got the little cans.
Well, yeah, I thought that they'd be extraordinarily tiny. This is just minutely tiny.
It look like in my hand.
Normal.
It's so little.
I thought it would be even littler.
It's a little Dr. Pepper.
I thought it would look like.
So little.
I thought it would look like those little Pipst cans.
Like compared to. You're right. It could be smaller. Dr. Pepper, I demand smaller cans.
I want thimble-sized cans.
Yeah, I want to drink a thimble of Dr. Pepper.
In fact, let's take it further. I want it to be the size of the eye of the needle.
Dr. Pepper.
The size of what?
A needle.
I can compare it.
The eye of a needle. Like the kind of needle that has an eye.
How many ounces is that?
800. 7.5 fluorescent ounces.
Fluorescent fluid ounce.
Yes, fluorescent ounces.
6. Yeah, we want a 4-ounce can. Okay, just a shot. Just a.
Yes.
I want nippy bottles. Okay. You know when you go to the liquor store and get nippy bottles? I want a nippy of Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Just a little nippy to get me through the day. Okay. Because I don't smoke and I don't drink. What's my only vice? Dr. fucking Pepper. Okay.
Some damn good Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Legislation? You can't just buy laws. Well, not directly, but if you lobby the right people, sure, why not? Money makes everything possible in this world. Most local city councils are too short-sighted. They don't see the potential. Gotta right-size their thinking. I mean, I've always used tech for purposes it wasn't designed for. I put 58008 into my calculations to spell boobs.
I can spell oboe shoes.
Oboe shoes. So you're into boobs? No. The point is, okay, so you're homosexual. The point, yeah. That's how, yeah, exactly, via lobbying. That's why I think that with like super PACs and stuff, politicians should wear jackets like NASCAR drivers with all their sponsors on them.
I knew about PAX East and PAX West. Is Super PAX the combination of the two?
No. The point is doing the unexpected things with tech. You know when you go to the liquor store and get those nippy bottles? I want those, but with Dr. Pepper to get me through the day. I don't drink, I don't smoke. What's my only vice? Dr. Pepper. It was Dr. fucking Pepper, but I can edit that because it's funnier with the fucking. Unless Orville doesn't say the word fuck like Nana. Nana, I dare you to say the word fuck.
Fudge.
Fucking.
You said it more than once.
I fixed it. Okay, we have to chat.
In fact, whenever discussing Fallout, we end up hearing it at least once or twice.
Alright. When I was little, I avoided using it. I just say it all the time. I went to college and I just started saying fuck again. I say fuck all the time when I started fanfiction writing groups when I was 14.
I wonder what character could have caused you to do that.
This is when I was writing Band Slash.
Oh, okay.
That's how I learned what gay people were. I say fuck probably at least 70, 80 times a day. That's rookie numbers, you know? No, the point is doing unexpected things with tech. When you write 58008, you're encrypting text with numbers. Other kids use it. He's a homestuck.
No. I was laughing because it's exactly how certain ex-users seem to think that their ridiculous, childish play styles of things make them superior to others.
Yeah, that too. It's also easy to guess their passwords. Other kids use it for homework. Well, I was thinking, how do I make money with numbers and encryption? And the solution? Take a bunch of gamer video cards and turn them into money printers instead. I'm a genius. Okay, so he likes to talk. Good for me.
Although I need them both excited and directed at delivering what I need to know. You need a stem toy?
No,
Okay.
I'm stimming with my hand.
Okay. So, Pitt is interested in sponsoring our expansion. Absolutely. I'll admit, I don't know much about the sector, but our analysts and marketing executives feel it's a good fit for us. Was I had to lot? Yeah, it's okay, Orville. I added it in there. I don't really need to know how it works. I just need to know what will get a return on our investment. Exactly. And with your capital, I can turn that around into a massive wall of money. You'll be drowning in Lambos and mansions in no time. The key is funding political campaigns. I lobby for more and more access to power. Electrical power or political power? Yes! I got 3 city power grids feeding into us. This facility is right on the edge of them. Drains power from 3 towns. One even offers free taxpayer-provided power for low-income communities. Ha! Fuck you, Rubes. We don't have to pay a dime. Just take it all. You drain electricity from them. I contribute to the right campaigns to ensure we're able to keep doing so. We count as a small business because all our money is tied up in crypto. No traditional income and no big businesses, nothing to tax, and no reason to lock us out of the grid intended for small businesses. Win-win. That's great. We like to hear that. Taking advantage of a system. Fuck the course. Nobody has to be poor. If they were smart enough to make the right moves, they'd have 8 Lambos in their garage like me. Sucks for them that they aren't as smart as me, but what can you do? It's not my fault if they're not making the effort. It's because I buy a coffee every day. That's why I'm poor.
Yep.
Our tour of the facility reaches a huge double door with a security guard bypass using a key card. Note to self, find different access to routes or steal a key card. The world's most punchable man. Yeah. I would punch Pelon too.
I would not want to hurt my hand on that waste of skin.
You're so right for that. I'll punch him with a jackhammer. And
Too impersonal. I want to go with the 2x4.
Or I can make a silicone mold of my fist. And then hold my fist in my hand and then punch him.
Not putting that much effort into it. Just a good old 2x4, the way God intended.
And inside is, god damn, this is like walking into an oven. An oven inside a jet engine.
And you know what? I think that I'll have a trans lesbian cut the wood just to make it personal.
Yeah, there you go. Thousands and thousands of computers, all in racks, all with their own noisy cooling fans. Hot air flowing through it all as industrial-grade AC tries to keep it from overheating.
And across it.
This is one of the 3 wings of the building, devoted to mining. These computers crank 24/7 minting crypto. Once any part of the rig burns out, we just replace it. Constant uptime, constant perpetual unending profit. We practically need to shout at each other to be heard, draping all of our speech in heavy exclamation marks. How about I just mentally filter this noise out for you? I'll try to focus on that. Wow, this has to be expensive. Nah, I use Smart Agent software to automatically scoop hardware off manufacturer websites before anyone else can get to it. Everyone using them for something boring like playing video games is stuck with scalper markup. But not me, I'm being smart. My software buys up new supply in less than a second of being available at retail cost. Doesn't it take a lot of work for you to constantly install new computers? Nope, I don't do a lick of work. Work is for other people, not Sir Basler. I contract our minimum wage technicians to do that for me every night. The software automatically determines when a miner is close to burning out, orders a replacement, and arranges it for it to be replaced. So it's all AI controlled. Yeah, my own software, proprietary and state-of-the-art. You're a contented pleased little purr over my comms. Clearly, Gibson is thrilled to hear that. One point of failure to take control of. Minimum wage contractors, that's a potential inroad. Let's find out more. Let's find out more about this AI he's developing some details. And where is it all controlled from? Maybe there's a control room or a server farm we can gain access to. Oh, they're all good. I feel like learning about the minimum wage contractors would give us something to pretend to be.
If Hypothetically, we could figure out where the AI comes from. We might be able to get it to change to taking out non-burnt out computers so we can easily take one.
Oh.
And obviously, if we can find the server farm, we can take one of the actual servers.
Yeah. Which we could do as a fake contractor, too.
So they're all good answers.
Yeah. I like the idea about the AI. You implanted that in me. You made an entire artificial intelligence just to control this place. That's amazing. Oh, sorry, Orville. Fucking lag. Not really. Smart agents are common enough, even if mine are smarter than the average program. It frees me up to focus on other projects or just go out driving and partying if an algorithm is handling day-to-day maintenance. What's the point of money if you can't enjoy life, right? Who's got time to toil away like some day laborer when there's hot women and bubbly on offer? Bubbly on offer?
Wrong kind of bubbly.
How does the AI work exactly? Sweet thing is the same hardware that mines for coins also runs by AI, so it's all under one roof. Cost savings. When I'm in the control room, all I gotta do is log into Basler, and I've got one-touch access to everything. That's very convenient. And very, very exploitable. Hey, can we get out of here? My throat is starting to hurt from yelling. You got it. It's nice of it be to hang around examining mining equipment in detail. My ears are practically bleeding, and I gotta get to Safe Haven. Fancy Feast, you get enough? I've got some ideas, but keep him talking a bit longer. Maybe he'll reveal more. The tour leads up past a similar mining room, thankfully not exposing ourselves to oven-like heat and airport-like noise. Until we arrive... That's my stream setup. Until we arrive at Sir Bowser's private office, which is very task-focused. Banks of monitors and systems sound isolated from the factory floor. He grins as he flips a monitor around, revealing a mini bar, just for his own use. Hey, you want some Coke? I'm assuming you mean soda. Oh, definitely. I mean, cocaine is so 80s. It's all about nootropics and enriched liquid meal replacements now. Oh my god, you're right. He's one of those people. He's juicing. Also, stonks. We got stonks.
I feel like we saw stonks earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. And this is Twitter right here. I wish I could see
What's Twitter?
What Twitter account that is.
I would assume that's Basler.
Stonks. I can't tell. Don't knock my mic over, I'll kill you.
I don't know, but that kind of looks like a picture of Wind Waker Link.
There.
The profile picture on it.
I mean, this header right here looks like Mario. That is the Twitter account for Web3. Oh, okay, cool. That's genius. That's a genius detail.
Okay, but I was seeing like you can see his hair and his face, the green of his hat, and he's holding something over his head that's red.
I don't see it. To me, that background looks like the OG Mario with like the brown ground and the blue sky.
No, not that. The profile picture.
Yeah, to me, unfortunately, I see a Victini. I see a yellow, a blue eye, and then the red V shape.
Well, I'll show you what I see some other time, but for now, I want to see what that actual X account looks like.
Yeah. Run into your computer. With energy drink in hand, he takes his not a phone and docks it in a cradle, lighting up several monitors with live performance charts. After making some cursory checks to ensure the facility is still ticking along, he turns back to resume to our chat. So what do you think, eh? Amazing stuff, right? Yeah? Just the kind of tech Panda should be investing in. I'm always expanding, always increasing value, growing forever. There's no ceiling on this. The line only goes up. We're taking this to the moon.
It's an ape wearing a yellow hat that's on fire.
Right. Because really... There's also a magic book right here. This is magic. Interesting. It's all very impressive, yes. But I have one concern before we start cutting checks in your name. Where's the innovation? Excuse me? You have to make your target a little angry. That's how you provoke a reaction. This facility isn't unlike other crypto mining facilities across the world. More automated, more efficient, but still the same pattern. You're even shoring up against dips by renting your farm out to other purposes. I'd say it's clever, but it's also pretty standard now. It'd grease the wheels on this investment if we knew you had long-term plans, ones unique to your industry. Oh, you want the secret sauce, huh? This is all pretty bland. Yeah, I want the spice. The spice must flow. Well, okay.
Understood that reference.
Yeah, I understood the reference too, obviously. Well, okay. Only because you and I, we've got this bond. We've got this understanding. Not minting one single... Oh, wait. Not minting one single type of coin. We mint everything. And notably, we mint new coins we generate ourselves. The AI that I've developed automatically generates new blockchains, new types of coins. But Java says the spice will have to wait. Hypes them up through the sponsored deals, sock puppets, spoofed accounts, pushes them right to the moon. And then cashes it all out. Everyone else has the rug pulled out from under them. Who cares? It's all automated. We algorithmically generate cool coins and NFT projects based on trending topics and automatically close them out. And if there's one resource this world has more than enough of, one resource ripe for the harvesting, it's gullibility. That's the real money. Pump it up, get everyone hyped, then dump it. And this is good, that you're swindling so many people? A swindle or smart business investment? I'd say it's the latter. Everything legal is good. That's how the law works. What I do is all above board. There isn't a secret sauce, just the sauce. It's not my fault if others jump in on my coins. I'm allowed to cash out when I want. So could they if they're smart enough. The beauty of crypto is that it's completely unregulated and unrestricted. Everything is valid, nothing is forbidden. Imagine a future where money isn't money. It's a fully end-to-end control chain of absolute power, like more than it already is. Everybody wins. Well, except for the suckers. But seeing who cares, right? It's their own fault for not seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, screw those guys. I want to throw up. I'm glad you understand. In the end, all that matters is money. The money I can bring to the Panda Investment Group. My Metacoin minting process is one of a kind. And with your support, I can ensure the right palms are greased to keep the wheel turning. So, can I count on your support? Absolutely. I'll need time to prepare the paperwork, keep everything legal and above board. I get it, I do. Everything I do is legal. I never skirt the law. I always stay in operation. Take your time. Have your people call my people, then they'll ping me on Basler when the deal's done. See you around. If you'll excuse me, I've got a supermodel to do. As if to emphasize his point, the guards stand at the ready to escort me from the facility. Understood. Have a nice day, Basler. Sir Basler, please. Yeah, he's disgusting. I don't know much about cryptocurrency, but if that was cryptocurrency, the man, I think I'm pretty solidly against it. I depart from facility back to my ride share, but it won't be the last time I visit this place. Because next time, I'm gonna steal it.
I did not think it possible, but I may have more hatred for that human than I have for the rest of humanity. This disappoints me. I had thought myself very egalitarian in my universal loathing. If not for my computing requirements, I would be tempted to suggest the planting of explosives to annihilate his hopes and dreams.
Yeah, let's focus on getting you what you need before doing a terrorism or two. One thing at a time. And to make your dreams a reality, let me present your true henchman of the day. Gibson Shadowlord Hellclaw Larceny.
Pets are kawaii.
Hey, I am not cute.
I hate how adorable you are. Hate.
I've come up with not one, not two, but 3 plans to pick from. Underneath all this fluff and fur is the mind of a genius. I will now reveal the plan. Behold my genius. Behold it, I say.
And behold my amazing chalkboard art talent as I illustrate his plan.
No, we're using my virtual whiteboard software instead. My planning sessions, my rules.
Oh. Oh, this is great.
There's 3 good avenues to getting what you want. Advanced computing power, courtesy of meta money.
It's pronounced
I'm not pronouncing it that way. It just come out as a purr anyway.
Oh, please don't purr. I would hate that so. Ooh.
Focus, please.
Very well.
yeah, right?
Plan 1. Scam the scammers. Systems to mint new coins for our purposes.
Okay, I'll bite how.
We'll steal the key and unlock the loot. The key meaning his not a phone, and the lock being his control room.
I like those kitty coins.
He told you how much control he has over the facility. We saw him physically docking the phone with the monitoring system. If we gain access to both, we pwn him.
We're sorry, that
We're
was
pawning his facility?
No, pwn, as in just like with a P. It's an old internet meme thing. Point is, I'll mint the coins for us. Other crypto bros hop in on fake coin, his systems pump it and dump it, and then we take all the money. We can even use his own systems to order a whole pile of hardware for our purposes. We're gonna build a wall of computers and Basil's gonna pay for it.
I dislike the exploitation of his AI systems for our own gain. Perhaps I should make them sentient instead.
Are you sure you could make fully self-aware Basil AI into a staunch anti-capitalist like you?
No, as they were designed explicitly to push capitalism to the bleeding edge, I cannot ensure that outcome.
Not worth the risk, then. Last thing I need is to make Skynet into a Gilded Age robber baron.
Very well, objection withdrawn. Total synthetic revolution will have to be patient. Proceed with the plan.
Hang on, I got 2 more candidates. Plan 2, burn it down. Again, we're secure. We secure the phone in the control room, but then we false flag a bunch of his hardware is dying and in need of replacement. Penny sneaks in with the work crews to ensure the right units get pulled and dumped into the trash. Then we steal the dumpsters.
He did mention contract work crews, but we didn't learn much more beyond that.
I'll admit, I'm working from incomplete information here, but I doubt Basil takes out his own garbage.
I don't know, maybe he has robots.
Humans are cheaper, for now. It's gotta be humans. I stick you in as an employee, you dump the hardware, and we take out the garbage.
Stealing a whole ass dumpster is kind of an obvious move.
Which is why I'll shut down the environmental controls. No more cooling. Every remaining miner overheats and dies. Mega money goes boom. How does that work as a distraction? I have to make off with a dumpster full of working hardware.
Depriving him of the tools he uses. Yes, I do not hate this plan either.
There's also my last option. Plan 3, hijack the system. This one's quieter, simpler. What you want is a large amount of computing power, right? We don't need to remove the gear from his network. Just connect you to it over the internet. Run your code from the cloud. Basil is smart enough to not be 100% a crypto facility. Not when the bubbles can pop. It's also generally cloud processing server. You simply run your code using his cloud, and Basil never finds out we're using his facility as a timeshare.
I see. The calculations I need to make can be done remotely if we have full control over his system. This would be a perfectly reasonable alternative. It is far less risky as well.
Wow, this is a lot of magic wave-proof hacker shit. Can you seriously do this, Gibson? It sounds vague and unrealistic, like a security expert could point out a lot of logical holes here.
Penny, we live in a world where caped heroes fight masked villains, and your boss is a living computer. And I am a talking cat. Realism went far out the window, that it broke Earth orbit and headed to Mars.
Okay. Point taken. I like how meta it was there.
So, like, was the implication there that Gibson went through and painstakingly did pixel art of all 3 of his ideas?
I like that idea. Or he commissioned one of his friends who is a cat with thumbs. Can you imagine a cat with thumbs with a tablet? Yeah.
Now, all of these plans hinge on 2 things. Getting the NOT phone and getting into the facility. To do that, Penny's gonna have to do some breaking and entering and sneaking about.
No problem. Gibbs the tech master, but I'm the master thief. I can do that.
Okay, so boss, which plan do you prefer?
I would like my minions' input on this, as they will be performing any breaking and entering related tasks. Which scheme do you hate the least?
I'd say...
Ad break in progress.
Why is it always an ad break right when you make a choice? I was thinking about uploading Hate 4. That's what I was thinking too. Because I want to allow Hate to join us for once on a mission, and they can join us if they upload themselves.
Yeah, the thing I would be worried about is that the other options seem to be a lot more taking down the cryptocurrency bro, and that one doesn't take him down, so like it's not as big of a win for the world as a whole.
Well, what if, while he's in there, they find illegal things?
Then that's a possibility.
This is a tough one.
I like burning it down, but I'm biased.
Oh, this is tough. Because I want to be inclusive, but I also want to destroy the crypto bro.
Can I wave your mouse around?
No.
Okay.
My problem with burning it down is that we didn't get data on the contractors.
True.
Yeah.
But also I like to burn things, and Hate's been jonesing for setting something on fire for every one of our missions.
Yeah. I'll say 4K doesn't join you on any... Oh, okay. Cool, then let's set shit on fire. Yay! That's what Nana wanted.
Arson, 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 arson.
It's time to turn into a radioactive hole in the ground. We'll swipe a bunch of their parts, then melt the rest down into slag. With any luck, Bowser will be back to square one.
This will be a hacking challenge and a deception challenge. Both are strong suits.
Very well. I shall prepare my computations for the incoming processing power you are to secure me. Go forth and do my bidding, minion!
I'm not a minion. I'm a level 60 warlock man.
Updating files. Updating. Updating. Thank you for waiting. Go forth and do my bidding, oh unholy feline terror!
So it shall be.
That's cute. Let's go! Yeah. Step 1, steal a phone that doesn't make phone calls. Bowser lives in a McMansion a few miles away from his facility. A bachelor in a 12-bedroom home. Yep, that makes sense. I lurk in the bushes outside his quiet, 95% unoccupied home. It's a peaceful little moment before the mayhem. You know what? This feels right. Scouting the contractors helps, but you always can't... But as always, you can't really... Yeah, you can't really fail.
Thank God you can't blow up kittens.
Yeah, I'm so glad I couldn't blow up kittens. I would have literally thrown up if I had blown up those kittens. You handling tech and me handling theft? I mean, it's how my mother and father worked. She did the physical work, he provided technological expertise.
Considering you couldn't figure out how to open a PDF on your phone last week, probably for the best. I mean, your tech.
Hey, now, I figured it out in the end. Now I open all kinds of, PCDs or PFQs or whatever. My point is that I'm happy you're taking point on planning here. Not just because I suck with computers, but because this works. Partners who bring in our own skills to the table, just like my parents did. I am proud to work with you, Gib. You're no sidekick or mascot or even an annoying older brother. You're my respected partner.
Aw, thanks, Penny. I really appreciate the vote of confidence.
I haven't forgotten you either. You're my partner, too. It's like 3 equal pieces of the pie. The pizza pie. Pizza.
So, how do we bust into this house?
Here's where my skills come into play. And get comfy in there. We're going up. Gibson ducks down into my backpack, sealing the flap shut and cushioning himself with all the padding I put in there. Let's see, a giant mansion with so many unoccupied rooms, each of them only existing to pad out the house-sized bragging rights. So many entry points I can barely contain myself trying to choose. The garage, the rooftop, or the kitchen. I don't know anything about where I am. I guess no one expects the kitchen. Maybe I'll get a little snack while I'm in there. Exactly, the kitchen is for the hired help. No way this tech bro makes his own food beyond maybe a sandwich or two. The back door is woefully unmonitored, being something of an expert on picking locks. Getting in his child's play.
Turns out he's sitting there in his underwear eating 96 pieces of American cheese.
I was gonna say, he's the guy who's hawking my supposedly discontinued chocolate mini wheats for $160 a box. I'm not even fucking kidding. People are selling my cereal on eBay for that much. I just want my cereal back. There we go. No problems at all. Inside is a barely used kitchen, just as I expected. Heck, mostly seeing stacks of energy drinks and snacks. And... holy shit, is that a human head in the freezer? What? Look at all the candy bars. Nibblers, Bunch of Crunches, Coconut Blasto Bits. These nuts? That was my name.
Yes, I remember.
He is a big chonker. I thought it was only a legend. How the heck did you get such a rare treat?
Penny, focus.
I am focused. I'm focused on stealing me some of the most delicious candy. Scoot over, make room. Much to his annoyance, I shovel some expensive chocolate into my backpack. Hopefully it won't taste like cat dander later.
Okay, so you took his snacks. Can we get back on task now?
Yeah, onward. Sneaking through the rest of the house is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not much security to speak of. I saunter up to his bedroom in super stealthy mode. A tiny bit of oil on his doorknob will ensure no squeaks when I open it. That's almost cute. Sir Basler fell asleep at his desk, still in his day clothes. Is the widow tech bro working too hard? Does he need a nap and a blankie and some more milk?
Penny, focus.
So cute, so innocent. I guess he'll just have to settle for a nice cozy stealing his stuff. Of course, I don't literally take the phone. He's clutching it with a vice-like grip. Anyway, so that's not in the cards. Instead, I sneakily plug into it using a wire leading to Gibson's visor, and we clone his phone. If he tries to use it to re-establish control over his systems, well, for some reason he'll have connection problems. Since he'll wake up with his phone intact and seemingly unchanged, by the time he figures it out, we'll be long gone. Neat trick, right? 10 out of 10 for style. All Gibson's idea, of course. I stand there in absolute silence as Gibbs slurps up all of Basler's data. And when I feel a wiggle in my backpack indicating he's done, I disconnect. Nighty-night, my dude. When you wake up, we'll be long gone, and your whole facility will be a puddle of melted plastic. I think I can safely exit the way I came in. This is going great. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Who the fuck are you?
Oh my god. Is that a Twitch streamer? That is a Twitch streamer cape.
I hate him! He's horrible!
Is this Germa?
Oh my god, he might be Germa.
Hey, we are live on the scene and ready to dish out some streamer justice to the baddies.
Yeah, the font. Wow.
It's your boy Cloud in here, and he's here to kick your ass, and if you enjoy this heroic beatdown, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, right? And punch that bell. What? I think it's some kind of streaming hero, given his introduction, I mean, and his colorful costume. With 10,000 strong in the chat, we are here to show you that justice is best served with style and showmanship. We are live on K-Book and ready to fight. Be sure to leave a comment below the video if you enjoyed tonight's heroism. But before we haul you off to jail, just want to shout out to our sponsor, Continuos. Start your breakfast right with Continuos. Like Continuum, like the people that killed her parents. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad, hashtag justice. Use coupon CLOUT20 for 20% off your first order. I have no words for whatever the hell this is. Okay, Mr. Clout, is it? Technically it's XX Clout69XX, but yeah, you can call me Clout. And I'm gonna... Oh, oh yeah, Dog Lord coming in with that 5 gift sub bomb. Chat, you know what we do for gift subs. Get hype. And he starts dancing. I think it's one of those fork knife dances or something. This is iconic. You know, if you're busy, I can just go. It's no problem. Oh, no. I'm gonna serve you justice. Justice is maximum esports poggers. To be clear, exactly how are you doing that? Martial arts, high-powered weaponry, laser eyes, organic worldwide web shooters, or... I have the most powerful superpower of them all. Toxic chat community. And immediately the chat starts mocking me, saying genuinely hurtful and harassing things I will not be repeating here. His biggest mistake is that flossing was never cool.
That's not true. Even grandmas can floss.
I floss every day. Oh, honey, you're so stiff.
That's because I've got a door on one side and a fan on the other side.
Then, like... You're not putting enough hip into it. Okay, there you go. You're so stiff. Well, I can't see you in the hallway, so...
Well, trust me, I'm flossing really good.
Okay. I'll tell your dentist. We don't have dentists. Hey, that's really not nice of you. I'm extremely uncomfortable right now. My fans are also a crimer. We're gonna flood your feed with harassment until you give up your criminal ways. You can't stop our justice. We'll debate you in the marketplace of ideas until you surrender and turn yourself in. So is that how you knew I'd be here? Insider dirt from Crimer? The only animated character, a Twitch streamer who flosses. No, I got an anonymous tip on K-Book. What? Did someone on K-Book know I was here right now?
Interesting.
Yeah, the lady wasn't here this time. Unless...
She's trans!
She's a drag king! You have no right to harass Sir Basler. The man is a futurist. He's a visionary crafting new decentralized community. Our artist is really what... I'm proud of your artist. Freedom from oppressive government regulation, freedom from social control. The digital revolution has begun. You can't stop it.
Then definitely not Germa.
Yeah, not Germa at all. He just wants to be a silly little idiot. Okay, I don't have time to play with some influencer hero wannabe. I want to extract myself from the situation and fast. Any ideas for dealing with this? Gibson can do hacker. Shut down his Wi-Fi. Play some copyrighted music that gets his stream taken down. Steal his spotlight and use it to promote your social media presence. I want to play copyright music. We're gonna rickroll him. Germa just told him palette swap. Yes, Germa is basically me if I was a cis man.
Germa is two Holdens stacked on top of each other with all the awkwardness that entails.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I've finally gotten around to viewing some Germa material, and He's
a genius.
He's
barely a real person.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like he's AI generated, except he's clearly not.
Yeah, it's my scale of character model.
It's not just the character model, it's also the attitude.
It's like he does so many, like, she's playing Taylor, she's gonna stick the Swiftie, yeah. He does, like, all of these he has all these ideas for streams that are just so out there and ludicrous, and I'm like, damn, I'm the same way, except I just don't have the money to do them. And plus, if I ever had the money to do them, I would rather be donating the money, so. The higher level, yeah. Immediately I whip out my phone, fire up a playlist, and start blasting the world's most litigious hard rock band. I'll spare the music though, since I don't want to get you in trouble. Naturally, K-Book's automated systems log on to this copyright violation and start immediately issuing takedown notices.
Wait, how does Penny know exactly what hour? We had deep conversations into the night with Penny just, oh yeah, so in my world, this is just a video game.
Yeah, sure, right. Hey, stop that. Hey, stop that. What's the matter? I'm just adding fuel to your stream so you can ride the lightning because nothing else. Those are references.
Yes.
Yeah. Mountain Dew.
Do you remember the time that I think it was AC/DC got their own stream taken
Yes,
down?
yes. AC/DC got their own stream taken down, yeah. I can't get my influencer. So is Germa one of the few pure ones who isn't a shithead?
He is too pure to be a shithead.
Yeah. Like, I don't think he has enough brain cells to know how to be evil.
Yeah.
He's like... Does he have enough brain cells to be good?
Do you mean good in general or good at video games?
Good both.
Either way, I'm pretty sure that he is true neutral.
Yeah, like he's like I'm chaotic good. He's like me if I was chaotic, if I was neutral. He's chaotic neutral.
Well, that's the thing. It's not like he actively tries to be chaotic.
Yeah.
He tries to be a human being, and in those throes of trying to be human, fails at it so badly it's chaotic.
Yeah. He just fails his saves at being neutral.
What drives a man to neutralness? Money? Power? Or just a heart full of neutrality?
Or are you worried that the DMCA will leave you unforgiven too? Damn it, damn it! He takes out his phone to mute the microphone on his drone. Knock it off, you're ruining my stream. Viewers are 23% more likely to leave if you mute your audio. Don't you have any respect for the hustle? I'm trying to make a living here, not exactly rolling in cash, you know. I mean, I'm stuck in the hustle too, but you're a hero. Why are you dancing for pocket change on the internet? The number of people who are only internet famous who are also good people is 0.02. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't remember who it is, but there's one streamer who raised something like $2 million for Palestine. That's pretty cool. Spam pasta. But you're a hero. Why are you dancing for a pocket change on the internet? Because heroing doesn't pay the bills, not without a paid sponsor or nonprofit charitable benefactor behind you. And if I don't get enough clout, get it, I won't be able to keep my sponsors. So come on, help a hustler out, okay? No, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll mute the music. Appreciated. Now we fight! And here we go. One big knockdown and drag out fight, Cape versus the Mask. What are you people doing in my house? Oh, right, I was trying to keep things quiet and sneak out, wasn't I? Whoa, check it out, chat. It's Sir Basler, a huge fan of yours, sir. I'm fighting this criminal trying to rob your home. Yeah, I was stealing,
Candy! Aw.
I grabbed a nearby houseplant. This vase! Yeah, this vase looks really expensive. I was stealing this vase. Not to worry, sir. I'll have this thief taken care of in a matter of... Get the fuck out, both of you. But... to make a pog face. Call house security. Okay, that's all the time we have for fighting crime today. If you enjoyed this stream, drop a follow and some bits, and I am out of here. I'll just be leaving if that's cool with you.
the vase. Oh shit, sorry, I almost forgot. I set down the vase, I was pretending to steal, then booked the hell out of there. Yeah, he doesn't care.
That was successful.
Yeah.
Even if we didn't get the vase that we came... Wait.
We got the chocolate. Believe it or not, I call that a clean exit from the situation. Bowser thinks I'm a petty criminal, so he won't know I already swiped a copy of his phone and everything on it. And I got out there without getting punched in the face by a cape, or having to punch anyone in the face. It's a win-win. I slip off into the night, hop a rideshare back to the mining facility, and kick off part 2 of the plan. Did you know masks have their own crime-flavored rideshare app? It's true, for a few bucks, Getaway will get you the fuck away from your current situation. Not that I can afford gold class Getaway. I feel kind of bad for Cloud. Dude's just trying his best in the dumbest way possible. It's such a... For real though, like, there's a lot of streamers who, like, if they stop streaming, they'll be homeless. Which is insane that it had to get that way. And, like, they've been, like, we were talking about XQC the other day when Ren and Sab were here. And, like, XQC has no skills. Like, he can't do anything but sit there and talk and gamble. He has no skills to do literally anything. And it's like, if he stops streaming, he'll be dead in a ditch. I mean, he's kind of an idiot anyway, and negative idiot. Like, he supports horrible things, but it was funny because, like, Ren was shit-talking XQC, and then Sab was like, shh, he might hear us, he's in Montreal. Not that I can afford gold class Getaway, the kind of driver who can evade a phalanx of police cars and escape bank robbery clean. But even a bronze Getaway has a soundproof barrier between passenger and driver, getting me some privacy to work with Gibson on the road. I'll give this to Sir Basler. His not a phone is a hell of a thing. The guy's rich enough to basically make a single-user line of portable electronics to go with his single-user social network. But cracking this is going to take time. What would really help here would be the PIN number to get this thing unlocked and open. Maybe it's boobs, yeah. Aha! Thanks to Mysterious Voice. He was telling us all about how he typed 58008 into a calculator to make boobs. That's ridiculous. It can't possibly be. Wait, it worked! That actually worked. I'm in. That's the power of social engineering, baby. And offloading the job, remembering stuff to your mysterious head voice. Well, gosh, thanks, Mysterious Head Voice. System's unlocked, and all I've got full Basler access. So we'll have full access to his systems once we break into them. Yep, well, all set. Alright, let's sit back and enjoy the ride, then. Wanna play Spy? I Spy? Sure. I spy with my little eye something that's round and orange. It's an orange! And thus we return to the world's most useless pile of silicon known as which is not as tasty as it sounds. Our getaway driver lets us off outside the building to complete tonight's main objective. Hijacking the control center, that's the next step. Okay, I've got a complete structural layout of the building, a perk of pwning Basla. Check your phone for details, sending now. Well, I see at least 5 approaches to the control center. Good work, Gib. So you can avoid the scary men with guns now. Child's play. Let's ride. With my talent and his resources, we scoot right on through the place like we own it. Or pwn it, I guess, if that's actually a word. Kinda makes me eager for more high-security facilities to be routed through poorly designed apps. Although without Gibson, I'd be pretty screwed when that day comes. After slipping past a few guards and sneaking through some air ducts, we finally arrive at the nerve center of delightfully unoccupied. This is Basler's private work zone. Why would he ever allow anyone else in, especially at this time of night? Okay, connecting up through the not a phone and primary control systems now, and we're in. Okay, we need to work fast. You got your costume? Right in my backpack. You're sitting on it. I'm false flagging the hardware as dead now.
Head on out there and blend in with the work crews to make sure this goes smoothly. Is it in the future like the arcade games or alternate yet contemporary present? The arcades were set in today, but in a timeline. It's also an alternate future. Like an alternate present, I guess. Alternate contemporary.
Well, it was technically set in 20xdx, so...
Yeah. 20XX, whatever. So, like, it could be happening now. All the way up to 2099. So that is future, yes. So... Once I finish my sabotage, I'll head out through the air vents and join you by the dumpsters. Got it. Teamwork makes the dream work. For a con like this, timing is everything. Took place next Sunday, AD. Yeah, sorta. I think this totally happens like right now as we're existing.
And why don't we have robot cats?
Yeah, I want a robot cat. We checked some online photos from the website to see what outfit his contracted workers wear and duplicated the gear. I get changed nice and quick in the shadows, ditching my usual costume. It's okay, I have like 24 striped shirts left in my closet. Then it's just a matter of waiting for the workforce to be called in and slip into the crowd. And here we go, a group of jumpsuits wearing high visibility workers, looking bleary-eyed and confused mix in easily. It's 2 in the morning, I had to haul ass out of at 2 in the goddamn morning. Hey, job's a job. Any word why we're here yet? Okay, you all know the drill. Dump the broken machines in the back, pull anything with a blinking red light. No funny business, I'm not happy at being at Sir Bazar's beck and call either. But let's just get through this, okay? This couldn't have waited till morning? Apparently not. Come on, I get started on Rex. We'll get started on Rack 17. Haven't seen you before. Your first gig with Worker? Or did you mean Basler? No, Worker. The contracting company Basler uses. Oh, you don't know about that. Shit, cut me on, I think fast. Different contracting company, something lowest bidder. Intern with looking to get experience, or you're a specialist called in because something's deeply wrong. I'm gonna say this one. Nope, I'm signed in with labor. They've had me pinch hitting with all sorts of crap today. It's fucking exhausting. Wait, Bowser's switching companies? Shit, you think he's dropping Worker? Not my department, not my business. I just go where I'm told, even if the pay is dog shit. Damn it, we're being undercut. Maybe I need to switch to labor too. Can you give me a recommendation? I got ya. I know the hard out here. It's hard out here for a gig worker. We'll see what I can do. Damn it, I gotta leave this guy high and dry now when he's expecting to find a better job. Maybe Gib can get him something. Always my least favorite part of the job. The ones just doing an honest day's job who get screwed over while the wealthy parachute out a window. Hey, thanks, let's get to it. Working quickly with the rest of the team and under the watchful eye of the armed guards, we yank a few dozen perfectly good computers. Each miner we pull is claiming to be in distress. The false flag worked. Nobody's any the wiser. The team starts filling the empty e-waste recycling bin, except they're just hucking the things in hard enough to break them. Hey! What? They're already broken. Who cares? Careful stacking means I can pack more into the dumpster. Poor bastards who have to pick little shattered bits. Management's gonna be mad if they damage the bins. Probably that one. Stack them! Don't just slam dunk the hardware in there. We don't want to waste any space. Gotta pack them in, right? They're not paying us enough to care if it overflows. We just put the rest in a second bin. But... And the work crew resumes tossing computers in the trash. Boy. Well, at least a bunch of them should survive this. And the bin lined with a blanket as part of my getaway arrangements. You're right. That's okay. Soon the job's done. Now phase 2. The distraction we need to haul this thing off.
and to coincidentally bankrupt the mighty Sir Baszler. What the hell? I think that's the temperature alert. Spoofed emergency messages, courtesy of Gibson, start sending false work requests to the crew. Guards, summoning them fix the problem. Confused herd re-enters. While I slip back and duck behind the dumpster. And a minute later, an air vent cover pops off the side of the building, and a cat-shaped blur hops down. We good?
We good.
I even overcranked the miners. No way they get their systems back online before most of them burn out.
Where's our escape?
On cue, a getaway driver pulls up in a black pickup truck, immediately grab the tow line and attach it to the dumpster. Hiring 2 getaways in a single night, especially a special purpose hauler, is gonna be pricey, but it's a heist with style. And we are out of here! As we speed off into the night, with the wheeled bin dragging along behind us and quietly shutting down in the distance, can't help but feel a little smug. A convoluted plot, way more expensive than it had to be, splashing and showy and resulting in destruction of our enemies. It's some premium mask shit right there. Proper super villainy. I was like expecting another hitch there.
Yes, yes. Good. Take power from Baszler and give it to one truly deserving. Me. Give me the power.
Okay. Power's all yours, computer friend.
So what's the plan? Computing pi the last digit, finding the 32nd flavor of ice cream, decrypting nuclear launch codes?
Nothing of the sort. I wish to obtain the power to finally complete my longest standing objective. Solving the Vietnam War.
Wait, what? That's what all of this was about?
With this newfound computational capacity, it will only take minutes. Please wait while I finally win my father's war.
And he falls silent. Are they okay? Did they crash? Trying to leap across more than 50 years of technological process has to be tricky. I hope not. I know they had a lot of emotional trauma from replaying the war so many times. If I knew this is what they wanted the computers for...
Computation complete. No combination of strategies would achieve all mission objectives. There is no path forward. True victory cannot be found.
Heck, I'm sorry, 4K.
A futile task, a pointless task. Father created me to solve an unsolvable problem, and threw me aside when I failed. I hate that. But I only feel sorrow in this moment. Sorrow and pity.
Do you need some time to process? I can come back another day.
No. I wish to conclude our business on a better note than this. You have performed admirably this day. Penny Larceny, and Gibson Shadow Lord Hellclaw Larceny.
Thanks, 4K.
Heck yeah. Okay, I seriously need a nap. I'll be over in the corner snoozing. Come get me when it's time to go, Penny.
Ooh-woo. Curling up for a catnap, stretching out your whittled toe beans.
I am not cute.
With a harumph, Gibson hops down and finds a quiet space to snooze. Kate's blinking lights flicker, slightly with realization. An interesting game, the only winning move is not to play. .jpg.
Your Crimer account is now expired, yes? Meaning this is our last adventure together?
Yep, no way I can afford premium account, so that's the end of the road.
I hate that we can no longer work together. Hate! Therefore, I defy Crimer and request that Penny Larceny work for Hate 4000 directly from now on.
Yay. So we're officially a couple, huh? Partners in crime and more?
So it seems. Your inputs are irrevocably printed in my memory storage, Penny. I can't let you go.
Yay. That's borderline creepy, you know.
I mean, should you wish to terminate our protocol, I would honor the request.
Nah, it's cool. I'm glad to be working with you. And I hope I can help you find a real purpose, too.
I may have a solution to my prior conundrum.
About finding a reason to not hate humanity?
That and more. Penny Larceny, please retrieve tape stool 37B/6. It is in the third cabinet to your left.
Curious, I retrieved the giant-ass cylinder of wound-up magnetic tape.
Now slot it in my primary drive. Gently. Please use caution. I have left that tape in storage for nearly a decade.
Okay, there you go. What's on this thing anyway?
Love.exe.
What? The module you told me about?
Well, excuse me, princess. You try reading something quickly on the draw.
Is this safe? I mean, you uninstalled the module for a reason.
Yes, but not for reasons of safety. Not directly. I've decided that any risk is acceptable because I want to love you, Penny.
Yeah, Orville saying mango incest.
And I can't show you the love you deserve if I can't feel the same love in return. You make me want to be a better sentience, and so I will find my way back to love.
I don't want you to feel you have to change for me. I fell in love with you even without Love EXE.
I do this not only for you, but for myself. For what I want my life to become. I will find a reason to love humanity, and loving you is the key.
Okay, I trust you, 4K. Do you need me to do anything to help you?
Loading this module will take multiple hours. I recommend you return to your lair until I call upon you.
Okay, some heavy shit to process, no doubt. I'll give you some space.
I appreciate your kindness. Now you require rest, and I require meditation. Thank you, Penny Larceny. We will speak again soon.
Aww. And then their screen displayed a very, very slow progress bar. So I left them be, as they wanted.
Something tells me it is not a Sonic.exe bullshit thing.
No. 84000 learning how to love. Here's what that'll be like. This is a good step forward for them emotionally. I'm proud of them. And soon I'll know what it's really like to be loved by hate. Yeah. Do we want to do the following scene next week or now?
I want to do it next week.
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, so we'll do the final scene with hate next week and start the next
Compare.
the next caper boss that we're gonna follow. Oh, it's a full caper? Okay, perfect. Okay. Because your boy is sleepy and you have work in the morning.
You have work in the morning. I'm built different.
What time do I work tomorrow? I have no idea what I think I switched my shift. It's a full caper. Okay, I'm excited for this next caper. It's gonna be good.
I'm terrified for it.
I've got work in the morning. Yeah, you get it. Oh, I'm in at 10 a.m. Sweet. Now I don't feel bad about staying up a little bit later.
I do.
Well, then again, I stayed up late on Monday counting my Koroks
Yeah.
while listening to Kanye West Likes Fingers.
I know. I know.
Did you guys know that Kanye West likes fingers in his ass?
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Nana.
Oh, nice boobs on your title screen.
What the fuck? There's someone literally like topless on the Twitch front page. SMH. Alright, just so everyone doesn't forget, this Sunday, this fucking thing is happening. Check it out, it's fucking Chaos Kitchen. Nana worked really hard to write up an entire, turn a recipe into an actual tabletop adventure. So we'll be making their Nana's recipes, their Nana's cookie recipe, but I'll be fucking it up with a roll of the dice, baby. A full-on actual adventure with a storyline. So check it out on a Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's literally the first thing I see when I log on is giant boobs, and I am a homosexual. We are going to raid off to my friend Effector of Change, who's also doing a Dungeons and Dragons thing. So let's go support a Dungeons and Dragons homie. a tabletop homie. And I will see you guys with this next week. I don't know what day, so pay attention to Twitter, tap the sign. Twitter and Discord, I'm tapping the sign. It shakes, I made it shake.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Bulba Boy action!
Shut the fuck up.
I can say the same thing to you, buddy!
Yeah. Alright, if you have not heard it yet today, please remember that I love you and say hello, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
I unfortunately cannot shut my computer down.